Okay. Let's see. Trying to get this lighting right. Hello, everyone. It's your girl, Sunkeeangel. Y'all come on in. We finna discuss this pitiful situation that we just watched on DR.PHIL. Yes, that's why I'm in all blue. I just had a video shoot today, so I'm not going to say too much as to why I'm wearing this blue, but y'all understand later on. I wasn't going to come on and show y'all this effect, but whatever. You know, it's all blue. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle. Okay, so I'm waiting on Mama Trina to come on in so we can finish discussing what we was talking about this pitiful episode on DR.PHIL. Okay. Hey. So I'm trying to see if she's in here. Are you here? Let me see. Hey. There you go.
Yeah.
I was wondering what was going on.
Trying
So
to.
we can go live on every page there is, as long as we continue to bring awareness and use our voices to counteract the things that we're seeing. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. This is,
I think it's a for. I mean, they got freedom of speech. Why can't we?
absolutely. So I said I wasn't going to say nothing else about it, but I think that I definitely want to touch on topics of what I touch on, the different topics of what I saw. So, I mean, it's the simple fact that I watched it and I already knew what it was going to give from the moment I saw it. It was really hard to stomach because the same thing how she came to me, she came with her own child. So it's sad that we actually had to sit there and watch this lady attack, mentally abuse, and pretty much do the same thing, like I said, these niggas on the streets doing when it comes to black transgender women.
That's right.
It is gaslighting how they treat us as well. You don't have to agree. You don't have to like it.
That's right.
However, respect is what it's about. And that's what a lot of parents and black parents, they don't know about respect when it comes to transgender women. They don't know about it. They don't know nothing about it at all.
That's
they want to run the show. They want it to be all about what they think it is and how they feel it's supposed to be because they came out of them. And they have that mentality where they feel like they can say and do whatever they want to do because you're a product of me. But it don't work like that. They may be a product of you, but they're not you. They're not your idea of them.
They're a product of God first.
They're individual aside from you. They're individuals.
Yeah.
Individual thinking, thought process, and all of that.
Yes. Nobody. Ooh. I mean, like, these mothers act like they haven't been bringing their parents through something, or, you know, they didn't mess up in life, or, you know, I mean, we all done, you know, disobeyed our parents, and we made our own choices in life too, you know, because I'm pretty sure if we would have listened, you know, we wouldn't have been teen moms, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, so at the end of the day, I just was always that parent to protect my children, because
and I love you so much for that. I do, because like I said, we need more people like you being an example of what unconditional love is supposed to look like.
And I didn't get unconditional love. She said the same thing on her live. Like, literally, I didn't have my parents in my life. None. I got sexually abused, molested, and I mean, it was a lot I went through, you know. And that's why I was so more overprotected of my kids, because I didn't want my kids to go through what I went through. I didn't give a fuck what it would have. Let me tell you something. I fought kids and all when my son was a gay boy, and when she went to say, I don't think men need to disrespect women. Girl, let me explain something to you, Miss Angela.
Go ahead and explain it, Mama.
Let me explain something to you.
Explain.
My son was going to school, and parents was telling their daughters to jump my fucking son. Okay, if you don't want, and you know my son is a boy, a gay boy, but then you tell your daughters to whoop my son ass, but when I tell my son, no, don't fight him because you're really a boy, but I'm supposed to let him get terrorized and jump by little girls, so when he knocks the piss out you, he fucking wrong. So
absolutely.
For you to say your child jumped on you, then what you did to provoke your child to motherfucking put his hands on you?
Right. Because by the way it seems, he didn't just, if he did, and I'm not excusing the fact that she did what she did, because you're not supposed to, of course, hit your parents. But there are times where I feel like, are they supposed to just keep taking the abuse because they're being abused mentally at the end of the day?
Right.
And probably,
it's so much a person
probably
can take.
physically as well. Probably physically too.
Yeah,
We
it's so
don't
much
know.
you can take. You know, suppose you was just beating her ass every day.
Right.
Like
Right.
every day.
Right.
Like, and it probably, you know what? It's just sick.
It's sad. It's sad.
I don't respect you, Angela. Your opinion, I gotta respect your opinion. But the way you going about all this, I'm never gonna respect it. I'm never gonna respect you.
I never am, because some people they don't know how to respect other people's beliefs, who they are, and all of that. And I think that when we can learn to do that, then we can get somewhere. But until then, we're gonna always be stuck. Well, certain people will always be stuck.
I just want to know how she can respect Shona, and that was asked on her own.
But she said because it's not her child.
I was about to tell you that. She said, "But
she need to give that same respect to her child."
That's so creepy and just so fucked up, though. Like, how in the fuck you could? You know that's a man. Okay, you call Shona.
Right.
Why you can't call your daughter what she won't be called?
Right.
Just because you didn't bone them. And as Shona, and I love Shona because I've been side by side working with Shona.
Okay.
At the end of the day, I love her. Let me tell you something. At the end of the day, I feel like you was disrespecting Shona as a friend.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like
must be my friend
if you're talking about somebody who's transgender, whether it's your child or not, then you're talking about the rest of the community.
You cannot be my friend no more. When I had friends talking about my daughter,
I'm not to the phone.
When I had friends talking about my gay son,
Peeping Trail.
It's nephew. When I had friends talking about my gay son, we can't sit at the same table.
Absolutely not.
We cannot.
Because if you agreeing, you in. That's what I was
in, love. Because I know if you standing in front of me, what you doing behind my back of my door, you're not gonna sit at the same table and talk about me. And at the end of the day, I feel like you don't respect your friend enough because Shona is your friend. And you talk about she understands me as a business person. At the end of the day, Shona is trans, and she still represents the trans community. At the end of the day, so if I'm a trans and you gonna sit down as my friend, I'm gonna need you to respect me and respect my community. At the end of the day, we cannot be friends on no type of level. None.
Absolutely.
None. Shona, I needed you to read that bitch for the gods.
For the gods.
That's what you were supposed to do for that hoe.
Come on, Trina. Come on, Trina.
As of today, ma'am, I respect you. But what I'm not going to do here is play fake with you, bitch. You is disrespecting my community. That's what you doing. You is disrespecting my community. I need you to tell it like it is. Tell it like it is. You disrespecting my community. Yes, I love you, and I'm never going to disrespect you. But now you're disrespecting me. Yes. Because once you're talking about your child, and that's a trans, you disrespecting my whole community and what I stand for.
Absolutely. And let's also say, let's make the disclaimer that this is not because they tried to say, her and her terror squad tried to say that you tried to make this about your child being trans, and it wasn't about what they first attacked me for. No, we're talking about all of this as a whole because we're talking about transgender people. This is not about just your child. This is about people who are trans.
This is about the whole community. This have nothing just to do with your damn child.
Right. No, they tried to say, remember they was trying to say you was trying to make this about your child being trans. No, we're talking about trans as in general because her child is trans. I'm trans. I done been attacked. So you came on here talking about the whole thing because it's involving me. I'm a trans woman. Like,
me, this had nothing to do with me and my son right there. You're wrong. You play with yours. Bitch, my daughter go by Kelly. And you gonna put some respect on her name, Miss Angela, before I call you out your name. If you don't want me to call you out your name, don't play with them. Don't play with trans. Don't play with none of the trans girls around me. None of them. None of the trans girls around me. Like literally, I'm so for real because I'm not only for my child. I look at all y'all equal. Like a mother to all y'all. Y'all equal to me. So if she's speaking on my child or her child, she's speaking on all y'all. She disrespecting all y'all. So at the end of the day, since she won't be a voice to the retarded ass parents over there that's clapping over there, then bitch, I'm the voice over here for the parents that's scared to talk but got sis with their retarded ass. How you gonna change your child?
They they drinking the Trump Kool-Aid, darling. You know how it goes. You
If
already
they're
know.
doing more than drinking Trump Kool-Aid, oh, trust me, I won't say the word and be disrespectful.
Baby, it's the simple fact that when she was up there talking about, I love the fact that her daughter like came in and checked her, kept checking her ass. Because the daughter was coming on there, she was wrecking shop the whole time. That's what a lot of people didn't catch. She was on there putting her mom in her place the whole time.
No,
And she was
I
just
caught
like,
the game. I caught the game. That daughter was ready.
The daughter was going in.
Down. The daughter was ready when she sat down.
Because she gonna try to say, don't talk for the rest of my children because they ain't here. The daughter said, I'm here.
Yeah,
she said, I'm here. I'm right here.
Go ahead, mama.
I'm right here.
Then she stood up and said, then you try to take me out of school.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to do what you said do.
But see, they can't see what's going on because she's so stuck in her ego to the point everything that's outside of her ego is deemed wrong. It's a threat to everything she think is right in her acorn ass head. So
are you a bully, Angela?
A bully, a big bully.
But let me tell you something, Angela. I'm real fish, like the guy say. I want you to come bully Tree. Here.
She ain't gonna do that. They know who to pick and choose. They know they ain't stupid.
Leave the trans alone, and whoever on her page, y'all minions, you tag her in, bitch, and put Tree to bless.
What somebody said, y'all, her mama just beat her. Wait a minute. What Jaden said, her mama just beat her on live. What you talking about?
What?
Don't come out here lying now. Don't do that.
Her mama did what?
Her mama just got done beating her on live. What? Don't play with me like that. Don't do that. Don't lie. Please don't come out here lying. Don't do that.
I'm driving. Please don't say that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. For real. Like, don't.
Wait, these people saying she beat. They said add them.
Can somebody come on live? Come on live.
They said Adam. They said this person right here say Adam, Sue.
Wait a minute. Who is? Come on live, please. I don't know if I can. Damn, I don't. Shit, hold on. Damn, I don't even know if I can bring them on. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think it's like.
But wait, who is Imani though? Imani is not. That's not JAYBIEZ.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I know somebody's saying lying. I'm just saying, like, it's like I'm like that was way out of the blue. Like, don't do that because I know people be like playing. Don't play like that because that's crazy. Hey, how you doing?
No, they're not. They actually not playing. She actually was.
So wait, who is Imani? Is that the little daughter? Is that the daughter? That's the daughter, right?
Trying to run out the room.
Imani is the daughter, right?
Yes. Mhm.
So what happened? What you mean? Like
yes.
So, go ahead.
So, actually speaking, Imani had said stone, and then she had swiped up the live, and she had hit her. Then Imani ran out the room, and then she started chasing after her. That our live ended.
What the fuck, Jaden? I can't bring you. I don't know if I can. You gotta send a request, darling. Hold on. Lord have mercy. Okay, I was trying to because I was getting them confused for a second. I know my mind started going there. I'm like, no, not JAYBIEZ, but
okay. My face would hit, but okay. So I was just on a live, and basically, she was doing a little review about how she felt about her and JAYBIEZ. Okay. And so basically, Imani kept trying to say something, and she was like, "Shut the fuck up."
See, she don't like. Is it the fact that she don't like? Cause see, she was keeping her that daughter, baby.
Yeah, that's the one. The one that was on DR.PHIL was the one she was beating. So she kept telling her, she was like, "Shut the F up, don't talk." And then she paused the live for a little bit. She said, "Hold on, y'all," and then started scuffling. And then she said, "Okay, I'm back. I had to fix a little problem."
What? Wait a minute. Wait. What? Are you fucking kidding me?
Her brother JAYBIEZ.
Yes, it happened.
Her brother,
like right when you had started your live, it happened.
Stop hitting her. Like, we all was protesting because JAYBIEZ was like, "Go join my mother's live and protest because they keep talking about me." So we went on their live. Meanwhile, she got Imani. I don't know what kind of room but they not in the house. They in some type of little hotel thingy. So I'm watching them. Girl, she's sitting there talking. And so Imani like, "Please stop." And then she said, "What the f you just saying?" Just start hitting. So the live paused. And that's when she came back. And so as she going on and talking, girl, Imani just hurry up and gets up and starts.
Did anybody screen recording? Can somebody
come
on
everybody
so we can see?
It was like 3,000 people screen recording. And so
what?
They heard,
you know what? And this is adding insult to injury. You just got off TV. Everybody watching you, and then now you're gonna do. I just don't understand. So that's what. So it's not just JAYBIEZ. So apparently this is going on with other children in her household.
All her kids. She been.
You say you actually like Angela. You can't believe she done this Why you can't believe it and you see she a fucking asshole?
Absolutely.
You see her fucking
If
children.
y'all cannot fucking see, if you can't see what the fuck going on, please don't come on my live with that bullshit because we're dealing with somebody who is actually mentally abusing kids. Ain't nothing to like about that at all.
I was so mad.
I don't give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck about how business mind y'all think Angela retarded. And the fuck y'all talk. I don't hate her like. I dislike everything she does about kids and respect. So you can come on here and talk about you like Angela. You like Angela.
Don't come on here. Don't come on here saying that because
don't know
right now just ain't it.
I'm on the phone. I'm waiting for my daughter.
Reason that girl was running for
I'm
her
on
life.
the phone. She work here.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What you say? I'm plugging up my charger, y'all. Go ahead.
That girl had got up and literally tried to run for her life out the door. But see Angela trying to tap
Maisha.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, she was holding that girl captive. Because she was explaining, so I'm gonna tell you about the whole thing. What she was explaining about is her daughter went to go out to eat with her brother JAYBIEZ a couple of days ago. And so apparently they were just only supposed to go out. So they went back to JB's apartment because, you know, JB's has an apartment.
Right.
And so when she drove her car, Angela's daughter drove the car to JB's apartment. So when it was time for her to come home, she was like, something's wrong with the car. It's over here. Well, you should Uber home. And Angela's sitting here talking and saying the girl was being so disrespectful, but I know how mothers are. Mothers over exaggerate stuff, trying to say how she was being disrespectful. She's saying that, oh, my car's not working, so I'm not coming home, and you're just gonna be fine with that. And I know that how that girl talks. She do not talk like that. So
did somebody screen record what happened or no?
Yeah, I think somebody did.
I'm sure
they probably did, and guess what? I hope so, because she probably take the little girl phone and break it.
And so when she was explaining the story, she was sitting in the background saying, no, that's not. She said, I did not do that. And then that's when she kept reaching her hand back saying, shut up.
Because she's speaking too much truth. And her daughter got more goddamn sense than her own fucking mama. That's crazy as fuck. The gag is her daughter is the light. I think JAYBIEZ actually said that on the show and was like, in other words, like she see that child ain't crazy.
That daughter is very intelligent.
So since y'all had the FBI, since y'all was tagging the FBI coming on my page, somebody I was a pedophile, and y'all was tagging, can y'all please go over to her page and tag the FBI? Hold on. Can y'all tag the FBI, please? Because it seems like y'all got the wrong one. Y'all tagging talking about I'm fucking up children when she over there doing whatever she doing to her child.
And she sit here and say that she don't abuse none of her kids, but when they was on the show, she was like,
wow.
She got this whole set up to beat that girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, she took.
But yeah, I'm a pedophile. But I'm a pedophile. Let me first say, everybody know who know me. I'm over it at this point. I ain't gonna lie. At first, I was really upset because I'm like, this bitch coming for my name. But at this point, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. We moving on. We got projects we working. I ain't got time to be sitting in hatred that ain't got nothing to do with me. Because the real tea is, and everybody been hitting me up saying, to be honest, Sunkee, we now see what the fuck is really wrong with her. So apparently she got a problem with her child. She's trying to take it out on you for whatever reason.
That's right.
Just how she was trying to come for you on live. Because she trying to come for you on Big O Live.
She tried to come for on Big O Live.
I'm not mistaken, I think I had sent it to you.
What she said on Big O Live?
I'm
it ain't that I ain't already heard. What she said?
I think you probably did. It's because you had made that song Piss on the Floor.
Yes.
And she talking about telling them kids to pull their panties down like a hoe and stuff.
Child.
She never told a child.
I never told them that. That's what I'm saying. It was a motherfucking lie. And that's why I'm not worried about, because baby, the real fans, they know what it is. The real people who follow me, they know. I don't have no reason to be up there telling no goddamn child to put their fucking pants down.
One thing about it, Sunkee, she is a very good influencer. She is not going to stay here and tell no little children to do none of that. I've been following her for the longest.
And if I was going to be a pedophile and do that, why would I do that on live for the whole world to see? Hello? Like, bitch, you sound stupid as fuck. That's stupid. Like, why would I do some shit like that? That's not
talking about something. That's what you made that song for.
I don't even think like that. But like I said, bitch, baloney in my pants coming soon, bitch. She tried to take that and tried to say that it was the same thing. So I told them it was a hot dog in my pants. That was a motherfucking lie. The song, everything I do, yes, it might be dark comedy. Yes, it might be very comical. I have a strange way of relaying my comedy and firing back at people who come for me. But bitch, it ain't got nothing to do with me coming for no goddamn kids. But I hate that the fact that she over there talking about I'm a pedophile, but she got all this shit going on in her own motherfucking household.
You
Under
abusing
her own fucking roof. Bitch, you
your
could never come for
daughter.
me. Ain't no
But
bitch
the
gonna ever
crazy
stop
thing,
me in my platform.
the crazy thing
They
about
not
it
qualified to stop my platform. I'm sorry.
the crazy thing about it is that she don't even have to accept him being a woman. It's just being respectful. You don't have to step here and disrespect somebody because you don't like how their lifestyle is. Like, you can sit here and respect somebody without liking
Chris, hold on.
them.
Chris, I don't know what you're talking about, but don't get blocked, baby. Unless I don't know what you're trying to say, but don't come on here talking about that ain't the right. You already know where I'm at. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to keep explaining. I said what the entire fuck I said. So watch your mouth on my live because you will get blocked. Okay?
Period.
Okay.
But yeah, like, just because you have a whole trans gender son or a woman, you know, that don't mean you have to sit there and disrespect them. You can be respectful, but still don't like their pronouns or their
Right.
wishes.
That's why I said it's about
it's
respect.
a different. It's a level of respect. Just how you want people to respect you or being a Trump supporter. Well, you can support him.
Working for Trump. Come on now.
You don't have to support. You're going to be a mother all day, 24/7. Your job is to be a mother. You're not here to be his friend, his twerk buddy, none of that. So it doesn't matter what he does, as long as he's being respectful to you and you're being respectful to him, and y'all have a mutual agreement and relationship. That's all it's about.
And at the end of the day, she over there talking about all that stuff, and then I still don't like how the fact how she came for JB's father.
And girl, and I feel
somebody else said that too.
And I
talking
feel like,
about
I just feel like the world. She just now she know the whole world sees who she really is. That's why she's mad at, because this television show, this platform, has
just
really
exposed. She just exposed herself. She just exposed herself.
But she has them little bitty people that follow her and support her. Oh, girl, they don't understand. Girl, you're the best mom. It's just them little people versus them millions and billions of people who seen her bash her because of the bad things she's been doing. Now she's mad.
Kristen, hold on. Let me say this. Kristen, shout out to you in the comment section. You said she's still over there talking. I don't give a good fuck. I said what the fuck I said. Bitch, we over here. I just got through filming a music video that's about to pop the fuck off. I ain't got time for no distraction. I didn't already shut it down. If you ask me, she shut her own self down. How about that? I don't have to say nothing else or do anything else at this motherfucking point, bitch. She's shutting her own goddamn self down.
Girl,
So,
Angela,
what the fuck more is there else for me to say? Bitch, she done made herself look like a goddamn fool on national television.
We have apologized because we bigger than her. Me and Sunkeeangel
I even wish that bitch love.
We didn't show love, but she just ignorant at this point.
She ignorant.
Like, you real ignorant. And we not bowing down to you.
So if I keep giving in and keep trying to shut her down, bitch, I got other shit. Listen, she's not gonna be the topic of discussion every goddamn day.
Girl, ain't nobody about to bow down to you. Nobody not
about to bow down to you. She don't put no fear in me. I said what the fuck I said. I clapped back at her ass. I shut her ass down. Whether she want to believe it or not, I said what I said. I'm not scared of nobody. She's a bully, and she ain't gonna bully me, bitch. I'm leaving bullies on their back. And so when bitch, I'm not scared of no motherfucking bully.
And I stay in Georgia. How you can't protect more than her child? You would have never said that shit again. Cause bitch, I'd have found you, I'd have pulled up, and bitch, it'd have been over with, hoe. You keep beating fucking churn ass. Come fuck with grown people. You is a bully, and all your little stupid ass bully on your fucking timeline with that dust ass book, bitch.
Right, I'm not coming for you. I'm defending you. Okay, so I'm just saying it's just the way it came out. I know sometimes
you're a bully. You bully your fucking churn. You not about to look. I ain't never saw no parent stood up yet. I'm a trans mama and my daughter is bisexual. Right. I'm riding with the LBGT. I like it. Since you won't go over there and talk your shit and try to make people think just because these people want to be who they want to be,
that we a fucking problem.
Kind of creeps. No, you a creep, bitch. You a creep.
And the gag is, she tried to make it seem. She tried to make it seem like when I told them, she said I told the kids to pull their panties down like a whole motherfucking lie. But the gag is, y'all don't see how they the ones that keep sexualizing. Now I'm not sexualizing the kids at all. They're the ones who focus on the panties and the dick and the pussy and all that type of shit. I'm not focused on none of that.
Y'all making the shit up, and this is talking about she gonna run for mayor. Who gonna vote for you, bitch?
She gonna get ran over because that's what's gonna happen. Because everybody ain't playing, and she gonna play with the wrong person, and they're gonna run her ass over. That's what's gonna happen.
I just need you to stop talking about the trans, because my motherfucking daughter and all the trans and the LBG is on this live. Bitch, keep your comments to yourself. If that's how you feel, I'm telling you, girl.
And she damn sure, but I keep coming on my. She one thing about it, like people know who to play with. She can act like she tough and hard. She can act like she tough and hard because she got her.
Girl, Angela, you got a problem.
She got the Terror Squad with her. The Terror Squad.
She got a problem. And she talking about she gonna run for mayor. Girl, bye.
You need to run for mayor. That's true. You need to run for mayor. How about that?
Girl,
That's what we need.
I need her to get into it, and she younger than me, y'all. Get into it, Mom, with your old ass.
You need to run for mayor.
Bitch, the whole younger than me, and bitch, you done had a whole life. Bitch, you should have told motherfucking Trump to get you a fucking surgery, ho, because your daughter snatched, you ugly ass bitch. With that bad synthetic wig on your fucking head. Don't you know the LBG gonna get you together?
I'm trying to tell you.
Girl, that whole had that church outfit on Dr. Phil like she went to a funeral, bitch. That she should have took that ugly ass.
Hold on. Somebody said, no shade, but do y'all realize that it's also hard and scary, difficult transition for some parents as well? No shade. I'm just okay. All right.
Let me answer that as a mother. Answer that as a mother, baby. It is, and let me tell you something. It was hard for me, but I knew that was already crucifying my son when he was a boy. I'm not gonna get on here and act like I liked it.
Don't join in with them. Don't join in with them. But at the end of the day,
I was not gonna gang up on my fucking child in front of millions of fucking people. I sat down and we got my child counseling. Me and my child talked. We communicated, and I respected my child's decision. It's hard for a parent.
As an individual.
All I want to know is if it was so hard for a parent. Just answer this question, boo. Why she go to Dr. Phil for help and don't want nobody to help her ignorant ass?
Because she don't want help for real. She don't want help.
I'm not feeling sorry for her.
She wanted a platform to further her agenda to hate people. That's what she wanted to do. That's why she was trying to overtalk every goddamn body.
It's hard as a parent. Trust me, yes, I am a mother. But at the end of the day, I love my children. I'm not going to slander my kids for nobody. For no check, no money, no nothing. She should have got up and went hugged her children.
And I don't understand. It's like something. It's like the light ain't. I don't think the light gonna ever come on. It's like, hello, are you gonna snap out of? Like, you don't understand. It's your fucking. This is the child that came out of you. Like, you're becoming an enemy because of something that you're doing the same thing enemies are doing to us. They don't understand. They don't understand. Like,
it's unbearable for me to watch. Okay, that's just like if your child's sick. Let's just give an example. Or your child got shot. It's unbearable to us to watch our kids suffer if they hurt or we can't help them at that moment or they done got into some bad act. So it's unbearable to see my child struggling in her mind. It's unbearable to see my child go through that mentally. It's unbearable. I'm a mother. I'm gonna love my child. The fuck off of you. The fuck off of you telling me about this bitch. Fuck off here.
Right.
Fuck off. Get the fuck off here with that. Fuck being unbearable. Bitch.
Right.
Take yourself out the equation and you must vote us as parents. We gotta move our feelings out the way as grown-ups. Move us out the way. Let's show love to the kids. If it's about the fucking kids, she making it about the kids. She don't even love her own fucking
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like, bitch, you a motherfucking hypocrite, bitch. Because how the fuck you gonna come for me and say I'm a fucking pedophile because I was dancing to my song Piss on the Floor, but yet you over there and can't look at how you treat your own goddamn kids over there. You don't respect them at all. You think that you can just run over there and talk to them any kind of way because they're your child. It don't work like that. They're individuals apart from who you are as a person and everything you feel like is right in your motherfucking head. You're not, how the fuck you gonna come for me, bitch? You don't even know me. I don't know you.
And as an individual, if you could sit down with any other trans and say, oh, I didn't born them, but you still accepting them. You a hypocrite. Bitch, if I'm homophobia from anybody, if I can't stand my own daughter, I ain't gonna sit down with no other trans.
Right.
Make it make fucking sense.
And then when she left the show, had the nerve to be calling folks out their names, talking about they had the other trainer to come on there trying to tell me how to have. How you gonna tell me how to be a parent? You a man and all this extra shit. It's like, girl, you
She's
ain't
not
gonna
even a
ever
man. She's a
understand.
trans though.
You ain't gonna ever understand. Ashley, the girl Ashley was the same girl that came on the other live that we had and was saying she was the one that got her Twitter shut down. But I'm glad Ashley stood 10 toes down on that show and told her what the fuck she really needed to hear, because somebody got to tell her. She was over talking everybody on the goddamn stage. She came on there and tried to be the show. But bitch, you came on the show and then tried to make it seem like DR.PHIL was trying to have an agenda. They always want to scream about this imaginary agenda they made up in their motherfucking head. Like we just, like the white people trying to turn. You can't turn somebody something they're not. It's either in them or it's not.
Somebody,
It's just that simple.
who this is? Jaden say
Jaden. Let me see. It said Adam. Hold on.
Oh, it's too much, girl. She didn't beat the daughter.
It's fucking crazy. I'm just like, what the hell? Like,
Exactly.
girl,
That's tight.
you ain't gonna elevate come for me. Send me a request, Jaden. Send me a request.
She have
She her
anger
child
issues.
took
Why would she
you.
beat that girl?
Shit, crazy as
She got
hell. Bitch, you could
problems.
never come. She could never come
Yeah,
for
she
me,
got
baby.
a problem.
Thank
One
you.
of them
She could
children
never
gonna
come for
pass
me.
out and put that hoe to sleep.
The same way
Second,
she
she gonna
came.
run
The
up on
same
her.
way she
The
tried to
kids
come for
gonna
me
put
on
that bitch to rest.
the
They
same way
gonna
she
put
tried
that
to
hoe
come
to
for me.
rest.
She came for me on the same day as my release tape. The release of my mixtape is the same way I'm coming on and speaking my shit. The same day that bullshit just aired on DR.PHIL, looking good, and my blue bitch just got through leaving a motherfucking video shoot. And I'ma talk my shit and say whatever the fuck I feel, just like she felt like she had the right to go live on her platform and try to make everybody believe that I was a fucking pedophile. She don't even know me, ain't never met me a day in my motherfucking life or hers.
Exactly.
So I'm not going to keep talking about this bitch, but at the same time, I'm going to continue to use my platform as a way to have our voices to be heard, because my voice is just as valid as hers. She the one started the shit. I done started. So, bitch, you started, I'm going to finish. It's just that motherfucking simple, bitch. In blue, bitch.
All I know one thing. She better put some respect on somebody's name and stop bullying these fucking
Because that's exactly what the fuck she is. She's an emotional bully. That's what she is. She's a bully. And see, all them people coming to my page. All them people she sent to my motherfucking page. They was coming to my page in drones. It was so many motherfucking people coming to my page. Bitch, that's it. If I wasn't strong enough, bitch, that shit would have drove my motherfucking ass crazy. It would have drove me crazy. But see, the thing is, I'm strong enough. I done been to hell already, darling. Miss Angela, hello. I've already been to hell, darling. I've seen the pits of hell already, darling. So it ain't nothing you or your little minions and the rest of your terror squad. It ain't nothing they can do, bitch. Because I done seen every scary. I done lived through the scary movies of my life. Can't nothing else scare me past what I done already done walked through, bitch. It's Silent Hill, Freddy Krueger, Jason versus Friday. Bitch, I lived that shit in real life, bitch.
Yeah.
Nightmare. So it ain't nothing you or nobody can do to try to shut me down on my platform, bitch. Sorry.
And for you
Try
to
again,
sit them
bitch.
after me and try to tell me about my motherfucking churn. Bitch, I raised all 5 of mine, bitch. All 5. I ain't go through time and needed to get impeached or kiss some ass to get out. I raised my motherfucking churn, and I
Sure
raised
did.
mine that had an opinion and respected their fucking opinion.
Right.
Beat them for what? Only time my children got their ass whooped out, they did something bad. But it's to whoop their ass because they love a girl or my son turned into my daughter in the store. We had to fight fucking girls. Like their parents was selling girls to pull up at my house and fight my son. So for that bitch to say, I don't respect no man from hitting a woman, I don't respect them hoes coming run up on no fucking man.
Right.
Like
Because
I'm
it goes
not gonna
both
bat the
ways.
piss out
It goes both ways. Somebody being attacked, it could go both ways. And there are some women who I've seen who used to pick on me all the time, and I never would do anything to them. They was trying to fight me and shit. I didn't want to fight them. Like it can go both ways. A bully is a bully. Bully ain't got no gender.
They told my gay son out the fucking frame. My child was scared to death. His sister right here had to fight.
So
down.
whoever that is coming on here talking about, but you don't fight your mom, darling. You gotta first understand don't come on here with all that, because like I said, we not coming on here talking about that. You gotta understand, if somebody even went as far as to put their hands on their motherfucking mom, I'm almost sure it was for a reason. I'm almost sure it's for a reason.
You only heard one side though, baby. You don't know why. That's what I'm saying.
Don't come on here with all that, because you're gonna get blocked.
You don't know why the child fought the mama. You don't know why.
I don't give a fuck who you is in the comment section. Don't come on here with all that. Don't come on here because you're going to get blocked. I don't care. We talking and speaking up for people who going through abuse, dealing with parents who clearly got their children all fucked up. So don't come on here with that bullshit talking about, but they hit the they're both hurt. Okay, well, it don't matter. It don't matter. JAYBIEZ is hurt. Let's talk about that. We ain't talking about the other one because she's the one that's inflicting the hurt, darling. Let's talk about the one who really is hurt. Let's talk about the one who really has the problem. Because JAYBIEZ ain't did shit wrong but tried to exist and be her motherfucking self. She ain't out here killing nobody. So, bitch, who's really hurt? Let's talk about the one who really hurt. Don't come on here doing all that because now you victim blaming. You victim blaming. Don't do that, darling. Please don't.
If she's hurt, it's a different way of going by it.
Absolutely.
So why slander your child all over the internet? Just why?
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
if you hurt, you will be going to get counseling, trying to figure a way how to accept what's going on. So don't make no excuses up for her, whoever the fuck this is on here.
Absolutely.
Guess what? If I was hurt, I would never be on no internet tweeting.
Right. Okay.
My son
Reese,
got a dick thing on.
hold on. Right. Because Reese said during the interview she was both saying how they both have gone back and forth. Yes, they have. But my whole point is let's call a spade a spade. We ain't gonna try to make this tick for tack. Because let's keep it real. We're gonna also talk about how a lot of trans women are being targeted in their own household by their own parents. Not outside. We're talking about right at home.
That's right.
That's what happened to JAYBIEZ. Let's keep it a spade. Let's keep it 100. So it might have been tit for tat, but it shouldn't be no tit for tat with your motherfucking child at all anyway. It should be unconditional love, point blank period, nothing else to discuss about. The end of the discussion. If it ain't that, the parent is the problem. Let's keep it above. The parent is the problem. It ain't got nothing to do with JAYBIEZ. JAYBIEZ just being herself. So it don't matter whether they went back and forth. At the end of the day, hell, I've gone toe to toe with people in my family, my own mama. Like nobody wants to be battling with their fucking mama, but at the same time, you gonna keep trying to tell me I gotta conform to be who you want me to be so that you can be happy and I'm over here miserable. Then been there already. Been there done. Ain't nobody got time for that. Whether she's not there yet or not. Let's not keep hold on, because we finna go on top because I really see this. I be wanting y'all to come on so I can talk to y'all face to face. Let's keep it 100. At the end of the day, when you up there talking about, oh, people need time. Yes, I understand some people do need time to accept, but it don't cause for disrespect. I don't care what you say.
Okay, you saying they need time. Well, why is she all over the internet? Let her go take time in peace. Why you
don't pray for me because I'm okay.
Don't pray
for me, baby. I'm over here living my life. JAYBIEZ is living her life. Don't pray for us. Pray for the people who really need it. That's what I'm saying. It's little words that you're saying that make it seem like something is wrong with us, and there's nothing wrong with me, darling, or JAYBIEZ. I can guarantee you that there's nothing wrong with me. So don't pray for me. I don't need prayer. You don't have to pray for me. But the way you talking is coming out very like slick sly. So be careful about your words, because I'm gonna chew your ass up if you're in my comment section trying to uphold or justify clearly blunt and disrespect. Blunt and emotional abuse is not happening.
I can't read
sorry, go to somebody else's live because it's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. Don't pray for me.
Because she gonna get you the fuck up.
I'm just keeping it real. Right now ain't the time for all that.
I see you are Angela. I see you are Angela.
You need a voice. That's what I'm talking for people who really need it. Who going through shit. People who out on the street being kicked out for being different. Y'all don't know nothing about that because y'all ain't never lived that life before.
Right. So whoever they ain't never lived it, they can't speak on it.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
How you gonna speak on something you ain't lived it, you ain't witnessed it, and if you got yours, you don't know what your fucking child gonna end up in. I'm trying to tell you. So you don't want to shut the fuck up.
Because I've seen time and time again, and you have too, because you told me the same people that be talking that bullshit are the same ones who end up later on having somebody in their motherfucking shit and they family going that way. Then they gotta deal with it right at their doorstep. So then what you gonna do?
You still gonna call Angela? You still gonna call Angela?
Child, please.
Yours come out like that.
They want to have an excuse for everything. What a child, the parent needs time too. Yes, we're not saying that they don't need time. We're not saying
I need
that.
Time, baby. I keep telling y'all. Y'all think I ain't need time, but my child needed me.
Right.
I'm a mother.
I can't stand people who try to they want to try to blame shift and shift the blame on the person. Like, well, the parent is this. Ain't no but. Sorry. Ain't no but. Please choose your words wisely, darling, on my live tonight. Because I'm not having it. At the end of the day, I said what the fuck I said.
Evidently, she said her child been like that since a child. So you've been knowing a long time. So why expose the child now? Like this been going on. So this child grown, so she had all the fucking time in the world to get some healing. So girl, bye.
Some people just don't want it. Let's talk about that.
This child grown.
I even say let's keep it all the way 100. let's keep it all the way 100.
You had enough time when you were serving time.
I've even seen where some people be trying to act like they working on it or they're trying to accept, but they really not. They're trying to wait to see if they can have more time to manipulate their kids. It's like I've seen it from every point of trust me. Some people are trying to say, well, I'm learning, I'm trying. Like the lady said, I ain't gonna roll my red carpet out for my child. Like it's hard. Like, why would you want to roll the red carpet out for your child? Why wouldn't you want to? You want to inflict more pains and more wounds on your child, knowing that it's already a big burden for her to carry, to be born different, to be this way any fucking way. Like, you want to inflict more pain? I just don't understand. And whether you agree or disagree, at the end of the day,
to be honest,
that's still your motherfucking child.
She's trying to drive the child into suicidal. To be honest.
Wait a minute. Chris said, oh my God, she told JB to get ad and die. She going, wait a minute, what?
Oh yeah, she did tell JB he could die and he gonna burn in hell.
Please. That's why can't nobody tell me nothing about no motherfucking body, baby. Because at the end of the day, I know I'm on my shit, and I'm more of a woman.
See, God gonna protect JB. God gonna protect. She gotta watch her words.
And then she up there talking about, see, the same thing, because y'all know I'm HIV positive. I don't have, that ain't nothing a bitch can say about me that I can't use. Bitch, you ain't gonna use none of that shit against me, because bitch, I tells and spills my own tea. And I also talked about how I was in a fucked up mind space, bitch, because then she tried to say, well, if you go out there and do something, you're gonna try to use me as a way to try to guilt me into whatever, like, you know, feeling some kind of way because you went out there and made your own choice. No, baby, it's not that easy. Do you not understand why trans women are doing certain things the way they're doing it? Some people have to resort to sex work to get paid because they're not being supported by their family members. It's a lot of shit that's going on that
because
you don't know
the mom
about.
was like her.
And so that we're not gonna use that because bitch, I'm HIV positive. Bitch, you can live with HIV. It's not you every time you're gonna die and get AIDS. Why would you say something like that to your motherfucking child? We're not in the boonies, bitch. We're in 2021. The medicine is great medicine. People are living longer than some of these same people who wishing death on us. And that's the game. So let's not try to go there and try to make this shit about that.
Ain't that's the game, huh?
That's the game.
Johnson had it.
He has it.
Yeah, so I mean, come on.
So it's not, and he's taking, some people think he didn't pay. No, he's taking the same medicine everybody else taking.
And he has a gay son.
And he has a gay son.
Supposed.
Yes.
Why you bitches ain't talking about that?
Because he's not a trans woman. Well, no, let's take it back. They have dogged him out at times. I've seen certain things they said about him as well. But it's the simple fact that, you know, the simple fact that she is in the mind frame of you like trying to, it's like I feel like they want to low-key scare somebody out of them being able to say, well, if you do that, then you gonna go get, it was the same, that's what I was trying to say. That's the same thing my granddaddy told me. Well, because I hear you gay. They had a whole meeting at the motherfucking church. I'm up there, I was so fucking embarrassed because I was in front of everybody. Like, you gonna have a conversation like that. You don't do that in front of other family members like that because you feeling some kind of way. But they didn't think about how it was gonna affect me mentally. They had me to come in the goddamn office at church. My granddaddy, well, I hear you gay. Oh no, you can't live like that because that's how people get AIDS and die. And so I guess that's scaring me out of me being who I am. Like, everybody can't get HIV or AIDS. Yeah,
you could get that even if you're straight.
You sure can, because a lot of women have it, men have it, all types of people have HIV. What the fuck are you talking about? It don't discriminate. It ain't gonna make it more prevalent because it's HIV, because it's people who in the LGBT community. Anybody can get HIV. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about it.
I think they really thought y'all brought the HIV out. Y'all invented it, I guess.
Child, I wouldn't be surprised. Now that I think about it.
That's the same thing my father told me and my brother.
I wouldn't be surprised now that I think about it. You could be right.
They think y'all invented it.
No, I think they invented it. That's what I'm saying. I think they invented it because that's supposed to be punishment for us being this way. Because that was the first thing out of my granddad's mouth. Oh, you're going to get it, like, really? And then when I got it, I'm already, like, I was already beating myself up in my mind for so many different things, and I became positive. You going through the thing, the thought process of, well, damn, maybe I should have listened. Damn, well, damn, you go through so many different things mentally, and it didn't have nothing to do with that. Like, I started, honestly, let me tell you how deep it was for me, because they used to remember the Bible, like I said, to beat me with it. Do you not know? And I got people that can vouch for this. When I first got to LA and I didn't have nobody to stay with, I was staying with this girl named Shay, who had a daughter named Lily. I just got on the phone with her today. I'm going crazy telling them, like, God is trying to kill me. Like, because I thought in my mind that I was being punished by God. Although, yes, I made the decision to lay down without a condom. But I'm just telling you the psychological, what came from that, because that's what was programmed into my mind.
Right.
I thought God, I was having panic attacks, like, oh my God, God. Like, I couldn't breathe. I said, girl, I'm not lying to you. That's how deep the trauma is. I'm like, oh my God, God is trying to kill me. Like, for real. I'm about to die. God is about to kill me. It was fucked up. And that's why I talk about religious trauma syndrome all the time, because it's a real thing for so many different people.
Right.
Because they use that. If they got you from the ground, from when they first come out the womb, when you're a child, that's the best time to indoctrinate a child. To put that stuff in their head. And it starts to mold. It's like, it's really, honestly, it's like a form of brain damage, low key. It may not seem like it, but it is, because it's neurological. It's not like a impact like when you get in a car accident, but it's a neurological brain damage. So when you go deep and really do the research that I have done for myself, and you contact people who are specialized in this shit, who know what the fuck they talking about. This ain't me just repeating information. This is stuff that I've actually researched for myself, and I know that it makes sense to my nervous system and everything I'm dealing with from a trauma aspect. So I understand now why I have anxiety. I understand why I have nightmares. I get it now, because they have used something all of my life to try to torment me, so that I can. And then when it gets to the point, you ain't even got to. They ain't got to torment you no more. You start tormenting yourself. You start going in on yourself. They don't have. So now that I know and I'm aware, see, awareness will kill them hoes. When you aware, that's what they hate. That's why I'm being attacked so much. They don't like a woke tranny. Somebody who know, baby, they don't want to see that come through. But bitch, I'm coming. They better get the fuck ready, because I'm coming. You coming. And while I'm coming, bitch, I'm going to be slaying every which way I go. You coming my way, bitch, I'm going to step on the gas, bitch. I'm stepping on the gas.
Come through.
So it's a lot that I'm seeing now, and I'm fucking sick of it. Bitch, I wish a bitch would think they going to smoke me in these motherfucking streets. I'm going to be, if you going to hear, oh, tranny killed a nigga. The first tranny killed a nigga because he tried, bitch, it ain't going to be Sunkeeangel brain splattered. It's not going to be that. I promise you that. I promise you. So she had them niggas coming on my page all the time. What they gonna do to me? Bitch, I think the fuck not. Hello, bitch, I think the fuck not. You better choose your motherfucking words wisely. Cause bitch, I ain't wrapped too tight from the shit I done went through with my family. So that's why I said, when bitch tried to tell me, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, you can't tell me not to respond. Sometimes it's okay to go to war. Now how I've been feeling, bitch, I'm ready to go to war. At this point, I've had enough. I done went through enough of my family. I'm not gonna let no bitch out on the outside, whoever the fuck they think they are, because they got a platform. They got a terror squad and people mobbing me from their motherfucking platform, thinking it's okay. They send a few 300 people to come on your page. They think that's supposed to shut me down. That's not gonna shut me down, darling, because I'm aware, and I knew it was coming before it came. I just didn't know where it was gonna come from, but I was already aware of this moment. So that's why I'm speaking and standing my motherfucking ground now, because if only I would have stood my ground when that nigga came up to the school at the back of Lanier High School and jumped on my ass and disfigured my motherfucking face because of whatever, because a bitch didn't like me. If only I would have stood my ground in so many different aspects, certain things wouldn't have happened. So I'm just now learning to stand my ground. And that's why I'm teaching trans women, it's okay to stand your ground. It's okay sometimes to go toe to toe. We got to get out of this mind frame of black people thinking, well, don't give your energy away. You shouldn't be responding. I've had so many people who feel like they care for me. Well, you shouldn't say that, because they think because I'm Sunkee, I got a platform, I shouldn't be able to speak on my what's going on or whatever. They think that I shouldn't be able to address. No, that's not. You should be able to address something. But we come from, if you notice, I know you ain't the only one. I know I ain't the only one, Trina. You know how in the black community you hear, it's like, I was watching who was it? Waka Flocka's girlfriend. I can't think of her name, but she was on the show because her daughter Tammy, her daughter was going through something. She kept telling her daughter, it ain't nothing against Tammy, I'm just telling you what I see. Awareness. She was telling her daughter not to cry. You ain't gonna be crying over there. Let your daughter process what the fuck she going through. Black people need to let kids process what's going on, because when you don't process it, that's where the trauma starts, because you didn't allow yourself to process, to feel those emotions. So you grow up fucked up. And I grew up fucked up. And
that's my story. That's my book. I didn't get to process life. 15.
It turns into cancer. It turns, like you said, it can turn into all type of shit. 15. For real.
15. I was a mom. I was molested from the age of 10 to 13. Then my mama is my sister and my mama, because my grandfather is my dad. He was molesting my mom.
That is crazy. That's the part that I just said.
So I had to hold all that in when I started being a mom. So now I'm carrying my kids with all these emotions. So now my kids gonna get all this when I'm bearing kids. I'm hiding stuff.
Shout out to the Conscious League. I wish you could come on. Oh Lord, I just wish you could come on and just speak. But I know I don't know what you're doing, but this moment is just too much. Like, I can't. Like, I can't. That's just me. I know I got a voice. I'm gonna use my motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what a bitch think. I'm gonna use my platform. And not only that, like I said, a bitch started with me first and put my name and tried to call me a motherfucking pedophile. So since she opened up that can of worms, bitch, it's the black hole now. I'm gonna seal up the black hole. I'm gonna end this shit the way I feel like I need to end this. So that I can feel better about the shit that I'm watching on television.
I want to know what she defined a pedophile.
The question is, what is she?
Education is elevation. Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
She's sitting there
Absolutely.
talking about she had a degree, but they don't give you a degree for 5 cents. You got to be born with them.
For what, Mama Trina? What was it?
I mean, she said, I got a degree, but bitch, you had to be born. God gave you 5 senses when you was born. You cannot go get a degree for 5 cents. Bitch, you know right and you know wrong. You don't need a degree for that, bitch. You got a degree in sociology. But bitch, you dumb as ology. Bitch, you is dumb knowledge. Bitch, you dumb knowledgeable of life. Since you won't get up there and say, oh, well, I got a degree of sociology, but you won't much have.
But you at home fucking up your kids mentally. I don't understand. That degree don't mean shit. That don't mean because at that point I'm bypassing that degree you talk about because now you just a bitch with a degree with a fucked up mental, which when it comes to your kids and your own people. So not only that, you attacking other people that ain't got shit to do with what you going through with your motherfucking child. So bitch, don't bring that shit over here thinking that I'm just gonna let you antagonize the shit out of me and I don't say nothing. Like, girl, you opened up that door and I came in free. It's just that simple.
The one I really disrespect her saying, for all y'all saying, Angela needs time to process. When she said her husband was going to beat the fuck out her son, her daughter. Ain't no man putting their hands on my child. Now,
the fact that she's even okay. The fact that she's even okay with that, though.
You okay with your 2 sons? You got hate going towards your kids.
Right.
My kids they love you. Look, sisters and brothers, they get into words, but they don't have hate love. They're not about to do that. They'll get into it with each other, but you come fuck with one of them. Them bitches come and running like ants.
As they should.
They come and run like ants. And they know they got me going in that shit. Y'all sickness, that ain't going on. While you sitting there saying your 2 fucking sons gone, girl, you ain't no mama, girl. You is a fucking, look, you a mess stirrer. You want to fight, you implicate shit. I don't know if they beat you back in the jailhouse. They had you chained to the bed, bitch. I don't know how you was raised under a fucking bunk bed, bitch. I don't know if your grandma beat you with a whip. I don't know how the fuck you came up. I don't know if they made you sit on your knees with rocks. Oh, bitch, I don't know if you had to eat out of canned goods raw, bitch. But you fucked up. And you younger than me.
And she passing that shit. I'm just glad that her daughter, baby, let me tell you, her daughter is the light.
I love the daughter,
got up
baby.
and stood up.
I love Miss Daughter.
When that daughter came on and stood up, baby.
Girl, that girl said, tell them how you trying to drop me out of school.
She told me. So if anything, that's why she trying to drag. They said that she was just on live and she went after Imani. That's why she's speaking too much truth and she's saying too much and she ain't on her side. So of course she gonna pass that same.
Sunkeeangel, for the ones who said.
Well, hold on. It's Sunkeeangel. I know you say Sunkeeangel. It's Sunkeeangel.
Yeah, I always say that.
I know. Because our name is similar.
I'm just gonna call you daughter. My daughter.
Shout out to Sunkeeangel. I like Sunkeeangel.
Daughter. Let me tell you, for the ones who say she needs time to process. Well, why she don't need time to process for the daughter? Ain't nothing wrong with the daughter. So why she fucking that daughter? So
absolutely.
So I want to know if her mind was straight, why she still mistreating the ones that's not gay and bisexual? She still fucking them up. So what time she need? She need more federal fucking time, bitch. That's what time she need. The fuck?
Girl, I'm so motherfucking weak. Wait.
I want to know why these people keep coming on here with an excuse. She needs time, but she beating her daughter because her daughters don't want to agree with her. The daughter has so much respect for her mama, but she betting the piss out the little girl because the little girl. So what time she needs somebody to answer that?
Oh my God.
She didn't have enough time when she was locked up?
Baby, apparently not. Apparently not. She even had a TV show. She was in jail and the oldest son was raising the kids.
What?
And who was the oldest son?
Hello? Okay, he ain't saying. Hold on, because I don't understand. Oh, he said, I think he deaf. The daughters just need to leave her, like Sunkee said. Exactly. I honestly feel like JAYBIEZ need to just continue to just do her own thing and just let that go, because that ain't nothing but adding more pain. Being in the atmosphere, that type of atmosphere, that's adding more anxiety, pain, and stress she don't need.
And
like,
she could say she all right, but she's hurt.
She is.
Because that's her mama.
And her mama is hurt too. You didn't say she was crying, but it was more so she was crying. She wasn't crying about JB. She was like, but you don't understand, like, you my son. You my son. Like, you was my son. Like, you trying to be somebody. Like, girl, what? You ain't even, you don't care nothing about your child at all. You just care about everything how you want it to be. And that's not how, that's why I said you bitches need to keep y'all motherfucking mouth. Y'all keep y'all motherfucking legs closed if y'all can't raise and really be a real mother to your child. Because you need to already have in your mind that it's a possibility that your child might be different. So what you going to do, throw them away? So y'all need to think about, y'all mothers out there need to really think about the possibility of your children going to be different before you open up your motherfucking legs. Because if you don't want that, keep your legs closed. It's simple.
All your children are going to be the same.
Nobody's going to be the same. That's just
so
whether it's...
I'm just saying, so you might got 5 kids.
Right.
2 might graduate, 1 might go to prison. Bitch, the other one get, what you going to do?
What you going to do?
I'm just not about to stress myself like that. I'm just going to love my child. It's so easy to love.
Hold on. Who is this? So you guys are dictating a live to one girl, like she add her on here and say all this while she's on here. Baby, I've been opened up my live, Miss Karen, to her to come over here. And she can come over here respectfully and talk. But apparently she don't want to, because she come over here, I'm going to get it all the way in her motherfucking ass. It's going to be a type of penetration she ain't never felt before since she a woman. I'm going to fuck her ass raw like she ain't never been fucked before she come over with that bullshit. I gave her the opportunity to come over here, but she ain't. I said, come on, we can talk. She talked to everybody else. She talked to Shauna. But see, she went over there and lied. I guess she don't want to face this heat, because she come over here playing, I'm going to eat her ass up. That's because she didn't have no business throwing me in something that didn't have nothing to do with me in the first motherfucking place. So whoever this is in the comment section, where you belong, you need to make sure you say, like I said, keep it cute over here, because at the end of the day, ain't nobody finna come for me thinking it's sweet and I don't say nothing.
Wait, what they said?
With the peaches.
Hold on, Contrell. Let me see.
Mike, turn that down.
Trying to come for some motherfucker about it. So y'all be so quick in the fucking comment section trying to make it about, oh yeah, well she had every time to come over here and redeem herself, but baby, the way she is looking, it's gonna be, she's gonna get red. She's gonna get, I'm just telling you, because she ain't gonna come over here trying to run my, think she gonna overtalk me like she overtalked DR.PHIL. It's not gonna happen. And she damn sure ain't gonna overtalk Mama Trina, so it's gonna be the wrong move.
I'm saying it's the same thing as her. She went on her page and slandered my daughter's name, and then give her opportunity to go to talk for herself, called her a pedophile. When she had a conversation.
That's what I'm saying.
So it go both ways.
That's what she should have did the first time. She should have came to me respectfully and said, you know, even if she didn't like the choice of words or whatever for the song, okay. But it's some fact you lied and went over there and put me on your page, girl.
I just said, well, I don't like you. Well, I don't like that the kids on the live or something.
Right.
You know, just don't come, like, have a conversation with me, because if I'm wrong, then I'm going to say I'm wrong.
Right.
Don't
but I wasn't wrong.
And slander my name.
And I wasn't
don't
wrong.
Slander my name.
To me, ain't nobody giving her no motherfucking energy. I'm taking my energy back, darling. Stop thinking, like I said, I'm tired of you black people in my conversation. If you for me, allow me to speak, because we're not just talking about her. We're talking about what trans women are going through in general. This is not just about her. This live is not just about her, darling. She just had a whole show where she went on there and made an ass out of herself coming against her trans daughter. So we're talking about the topic of trans women. This is not just about, let's say that. So please don't come on here. I respect if y'all don't come on here talking about giving. Ain't nobody giving her no energy, baby. If we gave her energy, she wouldn't even know what the fuck to do with it from the looks of it. So don't do that. Please don't. Respect.
She need more than energy, whoever that is. She need oxygen. She need the Lord. She need a makeover, bitch. She need parenting skills.
Another week.
She need, thank you. So she need advice. She lost her 5 cents when she lost her fucking time. Bitch, so at the end of the day, you must want to get red for her.
Stop. She finna get blocked, because I already told you. Don't come on here telling me to calm down. Don't come on here doing that. If my real fans don't talk like that's what I'm saying. Are you a fan? Are you watching to critique? I can't stand critiquers who come on here. Are you critiquing? Stop trying to come to my lives and my page telling me how to feel or how to express. You don't live this life, so you can't tell me to calm down. You came on here and you tried to make it seem like I don't know what you was trying to say, but don't come on here trying to insinuate none of that. Ain't nobody giving her no energy. Don't do that. You could have easily came on here and said, hey, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But don't come on here trying to, ain't nobody giving her no motherfucking, we're discussing, having a discussion. We need to normalize
this discussion.
Let me block this bitch. Let me block her because she's doing too fucking much.
Add her.
Girl, bye. You right. Girl, bye. No, she's getting blocked. But girl, bye. Bye, bitch. Bye.
I can't see them comments.
That's why I said people who talk like that, they ain't for you nowhere. They be following you the whole time. They'll trying to critique you and all this extra shit. Girl, bye. You on the other side. Get over there with Angela, bitch, since you got so much to motherfucking say. Go over there with Angela, bitch.
Use your kids.
Weak ass hoe. Don't come in here with that bullshit. Ain't nobody, like I said, don't come on here. Whoever come on here telling me to calm down, you're going to get blocked. Because I'm not riled up. I'm speaking my truth. Hello? Okay, you one of the ones who want to come on and just sit. We ain't having it right now. I want to join, but it's not letting. Y'all have to send a request. It's probably too many. It shouldn't be too many people. I mean, people are able to get, I don't know.
He looking like he wanted to blow up some shit.
Girl.
He looked like he was sent from what is it?
I don't know, but the hoes is mad. I'm telling you, it's people on our page who been following me for years all the time. They be feeling some kind of, I know when I be talking, they be feeling some. That's why they come on and be trying to justify. Like, it's when people say calm down, it's like low key trying to silence me. Y'all gotta read between calm down, don't give up. Like, no, I just talked about it. Black people always trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to put somebody on mute. Bitch, you're not gonna mute me. Sorry. Don't come on here trying to tell me how to feel, because I'm not. I'm okay. Bitch, I said a whole motherfucking video shoot. That's why I'm in all blue. Girl, I'm not bothered by this shit. However, if I feel like I need to speak on something, I'm gonna speak on it. It's just that simple. It's just, and ain't nothing wrong with me speaking on, because bitch, like I said, I was drugged into something that had nothing to do with me. So I can speak on however the fuck I want to. The fuck? Y'all love trying to police somebody, bitch. I'm policing the police. How about that?
And I don't look bad the hoes.
That's what I'm saying. They love to try to calm down. No, bitch. No. You calm down and pipe that, get the fuck out of my comment section.
If I would look worried, I'll be looking like Angela, bitch.
Trying to scare you. Yes, we know the comments are off. Only certain people can comment because I got the comments cut off, because I ain't got time to have her drones or her people coming over here with the bullshit right now. I got them. I'm gonna cut them back on when I want to cut them back on. Right now, I don't want them on. So I hate it when people do the exactly. Hey, baby, what's going on, babe? Is that Contrail?
Yes, that's me.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Okay.
Wait, that's
so
my nephew?
Something must have been going on with I don't know, the other page or something. I don't know what's going on. It didn't want to let you on. How you doing?
It didn't want to let me on. I'm blessed, sanctified, and filled.
Oh, okay, so let me. I didn't know that you and first of all, I didn't know y'all knew each other.
What?
Yes.
Until she told me.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. So let me ask you, because you actually had a chance. I just want you to be as honest. It ain't no shade to nobody, but I want to know, how do you feel honestly about like this lady attacking people? Because you know me. You know I ain't no motherfucking pedophile. And we ain't even gonna address it because we already know. But it's a simple fact that she's targeting people because I don't know if she got a problem with her own fucking child. I don't know if you saw the episode today from DR.PHIL. But how do you feel? Because you did have a chance to interview her, and I saw the interview. And it seemed like even then she didn't want to let y'all say much. It was just, what next? Next. Y'all done next.
She took the whole show.
So for me, and I even commented this, personally, I didn't want to do the interview at first because I didn't know much about the situation, and I didn't want to go into it like, looking stupid.
Blind.
So I started doing like some research and started looking at videos, and I was like, wait a minute, this lady has some weird views. And so I'm just like, okay, I'll do it. We all agreed to do it. And so some of the questions that we got to ask, it was just that. I didn't want to personally ask any additional questions because I know me, and I know like where I'm from. Like, we don't do the talking really, so it wouldn't have did well for me. You know what I mean? And so watching the interview from DR.PHIL, it did nothing for their situation.
Nothing at all, but made it worse.
It just made it worse. Yeah. There was no resolution. There was no nothing, and that was mainly because she wouldn't accept anything.
Right.
So for me, in order for there to be growth, there has to be accountability.
Absolutely.
There's no accountability
None
at
all.
And it's not to say that JB's is 100% wrong, but what I did say this, it's learned behavior. JB's is getting that information. Like JB's is her mother.
Exactly.
Like literally.
Exactly.
So
you're a product of your environment. So bitch,
yes.
if you created a monster, bitch, you can't get mad because you created a monster. And I'm not saying she's a monster in that sense, but you know what I'm saying. Like if she's taking on these attributes, it's because something is something that's going on. So that's why I feel like what she's doing is valid, because you can't squeeze blood out of a turnip. You're gonna get if you that's all you know. That's all you know.
Right. Now, one thing that I'm never gonna agree with, you know, whether right or wrong, I'm never gonna agree with a child or anybody putting their hands on their parents. I'm just never gonna agree with it. There's nothing that my parent can do to me that's gonna make me lift my hand up, you know.
Right.
But
I don't agree with
But nephew, answer this though. Hold on. Would your mama even put herself in that position?
No. That's what I'm saying.
Right. So
my mother wouldn't do that.
Abuse and chastising. Okay? I don't believe in that either. But I was an abused child. And for me to escape, I had to pour grease on my uncle. You feel me? You think I'm going to let him kill me and just keep beating me? See, it goes both ways. Like at the end of the day, we don't know what type of abuse she was doing that
That's
child.
what I'm saying. And then some people are being backed into a corner. Let me say this. I'm going to be honest with you. My mama, I remember at times my mama would be angry at me, and my mama, she used to tell me, it ain't what I'm doing right now. This ain't got nothing to do with me exposing that. I'm just telling my story because I've even had family members to get mad at me because I'm telling my truth. But this is my fucking truth. What happened is what happened. I'm not finna lie. I'm not gonna water down my story because somebody else did something. They want to be seen in a certain light. Sorry, should never did. Right. But my mama used to punch me in my chest and shit. Like, I never knew. I felt like it was. I don't know what it was about. But I remember standing in the kitchen. She would punch me. My granddad told her stop putting your hands on him, you know, at the time, you know, and she would always talk about that, but I feel like it was anger, and you can't, if a child, as a matter of fact, my granddaddy said, now when he turn around and hit your ass, it's gonna be a motherfucker. So that's why in some cases, we can't, they're individuals, we're people. So if you push a child back in the corner, you don't know what the fuck, you can't get mad because, you know what I'm saying, like they being pushed to a corner, because some people think that they have their kids and they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. So that's why I feel like some of the shit is kind of valid. And like I said, we're not in the house. We don't really know how far the abuse has gone.
Right.
We
so
only know about the mental part.
If she was chastising any child, he have to be obedient.
Right.
But there's a difference between chastising and abuse.
Right.
I get it. There's
so
if
she was abusing him,
right. I know you understand. We just you know, right. Out.
Mentally, we don't know if he hit back because of abuse, defending himself. You know what I'm saying? Because I chastise my kids. I'm just not, I whip their ass. Yeah. I knew what whipping their ass and then abusing my kids. Because even when I had to whip my children, I go hug them because now I feel bad. I'm a mom. You know, I'm like, come here, y'all. I'm so sorry. Just don't do this shit no more. I don't like this feeling. I don't want to whoop y'all. Just stop being bad.
Because a lot of people don't understand I
didn't like to whoop my kids. I come from abuse. So
we have adopted
no.
We have adopted a lot of, I mean, I know some people may feel like, but I feel like we already as Black people have adopted a lot of slave mentality types of things. Like spatterized sport a child to me is very like slave, because slaves got beat with with stuff, whips and shit. And to me, I feel like there are other ways to chastise your children, because that can also ingrain fear and other things too. And I know a lot of people ain't ready for that type of transparency to talk about it. But I do believe that whooping your child ain't the only way to deal with certain things, because you can't beat something into them. It's just, I don't know. Anyway, not to get off topic.
There's different forms of discipline. There's different things that you can do. One thing that I saw with the daughter on TV, what really hurt me was when the little girl said, you tried to punish me by taking me out of school. That bothered me. Because if you don't have anything else, you have your education. That really did something to me. Because I'm like,
girl was not lying.
I cried my ass off.
The way that little girl was so well spoken and articulate.
Man, what you say? She was the one that had more sense than that. Goddamn, if you ask, she was the light. If you ask
She
me.
was the light.
The light.
And I just, honestly, I pray that there's some type of resolve, because I know it's not going to be.
Because I don't want, even though the bitch did come in these allegations and accusations, I still don't hate the bitch because I'm not no hateful person. But
I want her to heal. And I wish she would have a conversation with me.
So here's
to see the point. We're not going to understand our kids because I was hurt. Okay?
Right.
But I put my feelings to the side because I'm a mother to protect my child. Exactly. Yes, I wanted this life for my child. And I don't even must think it's about her child the trans daughter right now. She's doing, this is her, she's making this child's story out of hers. You so happen to be the mama of this trans girl. Take yourself out the equation.
So that's what a lot of people, I believe she's too far gone too. I think
she has to take it. She has to remove herself out of it.
Rainbow saying that she's too far gone, and I kind of feel it because it seems like if I don't know what it's gonna take, and I hope that it don't take nothing like really crazy. Too. I hope she's not on her deathbed or she's trying to ask because it can go. She tried to say JB's gonna like something can happen. Something can happen to you too. You're not exempt from life. The fuck?
You're not exempt.
You're not exempt. Then you're gonna wait to get on your deathbed to try to beg and plead. It shouldn't be like that. I don't know why black people, especially, we wait till something happen to want to get it together. Get it together now while you got breath in your body.
I don't think she's wrapped up in the biblical aspect because I see somebody just said that. I think what people, and this is Christians all over the world, I think they try to use the Bible to weaponize it towards us.
It ain't no try. They do.
And what sucks is, and this is for Angela, I just think she is so, like you said, she's so far gone and wrapped up in her mind that she's forgetting what's happening in front of her. You might have lost your son, so you say, but you just gained another daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still have a child. Like, when JB sat there and discussed her father getting killed and all of that, and you tried to use that to weaponize and throw shame on him, or you try to use that to throw an attack, that bothers me too.
It's a tactic. It's a guilt tactic. That's what they do, and that's what I feel like. I'm not. It ain't nothing against Christians, but I feel like in the church, when it comes to that religion shit, they use a lot of guilt trips to try to make you conform. They want to guilt you into who they think they. Because she tried to say, you ain't gonna guilt me if he go out there and make a decision. No, it ain't about that. The reason why trans women are going out there making these decisions because they don't have the love they think that they feel they supposed to have at home. That's why so many of us are positive. That's why so many that we go on looking for the love and all. That's why I'm positive because I know, sex feel good, dick feel good, and nut feel good. But I know I felt so alone. And when I was trying to talk to my mom, I know because I'm a trans woman and I was coming into myself and I felt like every time I would try to talk to her, well, I could have cancer. Well, I could, why you keep trying to make it about you when I'm coming to you and I need you for the things I'm going. So I know exactly what the fuck JB is going through because I'm going through this shit myself and I've been through it. Even at the age of 33, I know.
We the same age. I luckily had parents to get over it, right? So people don't know that.
I watched the story.
My senior year in high school, right? So I had all of these scholarships to go off and dance and, live life as a child, like a 17, 18-year-old, right?
Right.
I decided to join the Army to get away from home. People don't know that. I went to the Army because I was like, if I go to college, even though I have scholarships, I feel like I'm going to need my mama. I'm going to need my family. I'm going to need my daddy. I don't want to need anybody for shit.
Right.
That's the reason why I joined the Army. But people didn't understand that I didn't join the Army for me. I joined it for them, to make them happy, which was the worst mistake of my life because I was doing it for somebody else, which is why I did not enjoy it. Right. I learned a lot, but I didn't enjoy it because I was doing it for somebody else.
Right.
It took me getting out of the Army against my mama's will for her to wake up and realize that I'm going to be me. You're going to like me, love me, or hate me, but I'm going to be me. And that's just going to be that. Like, I literally was homeless for 3 months. That was nobody in my family knew where I was besides my one female cousin. She was the only person that knew where I was. So for 3 months, nobody talked to me, nobody heard from me. And It was one day I had got a hotel room, and I had my
Nobody didn't
cousin.
reach out to you. They didn't reach out. No nothing. Try to see what it
Nobody,
was. See what
nobody.
I'm saying? Like you would think the light would go, go out and try to see what could
But
trail.
see, here's
What?
the thing, though. Here's the thing. Mama, that didn't mean that she wasn't thinking about me or she didn't care about me. So that one day that I called my mom, I'm sorry, I called my cousin to come pick me up. Hey, come take me to get some food. Normally it take her like 10, 15 minutes to come pick me up. Cool.
Right.
This particular day, it took her about 2 hours. So in that 2 hour time span, all of my family was at this park. So when she picked me up, literally we went to the gas station. I go in the freezer. I turn around, my uncle's right there. So I'm not knowing if they finna do something to me or what. The only thing they did was grab me, and they was like, "We finna take you to your mama." Like,
What?
in an embrace, grab me because she had been worried.
Oh,
She had
okay.
heard from me. So
Okay.
when we got to the park, that's when I literally, my mom gay. This is what it's gonna be. Whatever. So we had that conversation. We had that moment for her to understand that either you going to accept me or these 3 months going to turn into 30 years. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? And she took it like, you my child. That was her waking in moment because I decided to leave and cut off communication. And I'm not saying that JAYBIEZ has to do that, but in order for Angela, in order for it to click, it's going to take no communication. It's gonna take more than just a conversation.
Yeah, and that's why I said, because I
She's
believe
gonna
whoever that
feel like
was.
she gotta lose that child. Like
Right.
my mama thought she
See,
lost
she
me.
already with her though. She already feels like she lost because she's not being her son, quote
I
unquote.
don't think she cares.
I don't think she cares.
That's what I'm getting. She's
Right.
totally disconnected.
She
Like,
don't
oh, it ain't gonna
care.
be my way. All right, bye. That's
I
how I
gotta
feel
say
like.
this. I gotta say this. She's living her life for social media. I'm sorry.
I
She's
already know
doing this
that.
shit for social media
I
because
know it.
there's no way in the world. There's no way in the world. My mama is going to get on social media
Me
and
neither.
talk about the LGBT community, knowing that I'm a part of it.
Right.
When
I'm gonna make myself look bad because you still my
I'm
child.
still your
Absolutely. That's what she
child.
don't understand.
Like
It go
literally,
back to her.
I'm
You
not gonna
trying to make it
go
about
make
JAYBIEZ,
this
but it's you making
storyline.
yourself look crazy.
Make this storyline. Let me tell you something. This touching because
It
you would
is.
think it was easy for me. I never showed Kelly my emotions. Never. I would just go to work and go in a bathroom, take a hot shower, and just say, Lord, what I did wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I know my child didn't get molested. I don't let my kids go nowhere. Just give me the strength. Like, people would tease me, whoop his ass, he's shaking his ass. I'm like, I can't beat that out of his blood. He a child. If he won't dance, let him dance. Just leave him alone. He gonna be a faggot. I said, what? Don't speak that over my child name.
Like you playing the fuck?
Right, don't claim it.
The fuck?
But if it is, and then I know my child was different. So out of all my kids, I showed Kelly the most love. Like I really protected. We called him Peanut at the time. A lot of my family members was like, why he twisting? I'm like, oh well, the fuck your child. Let him twist. Bitch, why is bothering y'all? What the fuck? I don't know why. You crazy. No, y'all crazy.
Y'all crazy.
What I went through emotional abuse with you bully ass motherfucking families. What I'm not gonna let y'all do is condition my mind for me to do it to my motherfucking children. It was not gonna fucking happen.
Absolutely.
Either you speak to me or you don't. I made it my decision to roll with it wasn't easy in New Orleans for a gay boy back then. Kelly is 24 years old. My child didn't get an education, had to drop out of school because they was beating my fucking child up. My child running from school to our clock off from work. Mom scared to walk. Well, I need you to call their mama here, bitch. I'ma beat their fucking child ass. Bitch, I was fighting children, daughters, girls, daddy. Whoever was getting these fucking hands behind motherfucking Peanut. I guarantee you that. Anybody on this live will tell you I went in that water behind my son And that was that. You send your daughters over here, bitch. I'm going to whoop their motherfucking ass. And I'm going to whoop your ass from fucking teaching them to come bully my fucking child.
And I felt like
my child went to prom, 6th grade prom, with a girl named Patricia. My son was struggling then. And he loved it, Patricia. Ugh. The mom came to the prom, snatched her daughter and said, I dare you. Don't you know the fuck the world around he gave? My son broke down. She tore up the pictures. They took prime pictures. I made it to the school. I tell Patricia mama on the fucking shoulder. I said, what you not gonna do, bitch, is disrespect my child. I went rebought the pictures. Blew the bitch up big and stuck it in the hallway wall with Patricia and my son. Since you won't tell a motherfucker up. She moved her child all the way to California to keep her away from my son. That's when my son was really struggling. And I'm talking about it was nice. I was up all night with my child. Like, Ma, I don't want to be this. I don't want to help me. My child was literally losing his mind. All I can do is hold that child. So for that lady to get on there and say that about a child that you carry, I don't respect no mama. But I do respect mamas that go through pain and then come back around.
Right.
And because it's never too late to embrace your child.
It's never too late.
So I respect anybody, mama, that get it. But Angela, I'm never going to respect you at all.
I just don't want her to get it too late.
Right. Too late. And then what?
I don't want her to get it too late. And then
what you gonna do?
Wondering, hoping, weeping, wishing. For what?
For what?
She was already on the show talking about, like, my son. She was like, because my son. I'm like,
it's not worth the social media. I'm not selling my soul with my
Somebody said, I think she loves social media because it helped her escape from her demons. It has nothing to do with her kids.
You can see it. She's not happy right here. She's so, all this is mean.
She never smiles. Seems like she don't never smile.
This is angry. Like, this is angry, love.
It's all over her face.
For her to even must take it that what Tamar was very disrespectful.
I saw that.
Talk about that girl's son like that.
What the fuck? Girl, what? Why would you do that?
That girl said that little boy gonna grow up with heels and red lipstick.
Hurt people. Like, she's very hurt, whether it's from her mother, whether it's from her grandmother,
she definitely hurt.
Her daddy hurt. She's
but
hurt.
Bitch, don't bring that hurt to my platform, because I ain't hurt you, bitch. I ain't did shit to you. Don't bring that shit over here, because I ain't did nothing to you.
So here's
a pedophile.
Here's what my thought. You'll see it tomorrow. I asked a question. I said it's okay for you to call Shauna her respective pronouns. She, her, right? But why is it not okay for you to respect everybody else and call it that?
Because she said that it's not her child.
She said it's not her child.
Right.
I didn't understand that because it doesn't have to be your child for you to respect somebody. So you're wondering why your child is not respecting you.
Because she don't want to respect the child.
Look at how you respecting everybody. Not even just the child. Look how you talk to the community.
Right.
These people. What if, hypothetically speaking, these trans girls have went through the surgery and they are now a respected woman. They have their womanhood. So you're gonna still sit there and call them sir?
That's so rude.
That's very disrespectful.
You didn't see the video when she was leaving Dr. Phil and she was going the fuck out talking about that he had another tranny on the stage trying to tell
I saw that. She was on a golf cart or something. They was driving.
But it's another one where she kind of went more into detail. I think she was in her room or something.
Fuck Dr. Phil and his wife.
But guess what? You want to know something? You went to his platform, didn't you?
And sure did.
You called him to ask him for help, right?
Somebody said
that.
So no, she did because he actually said it. He said it at the beginning of the show. He said we got a call in or something about.
So was she looking for help or a platform? I'm trying to see.
She was dropping this dusty ass book. She needed a platform for that dusty ass book. You keep talking about Phaedra. Everything about her life is Phaedra, and her child. Phaedra, and the child.
She
And then
called.
you didn't see that video I posted a while back up there talking about when she was on that some show. She was crying because the girl was saying she felt like she was being bullied about something, and she was like, "Y'all just don't understand what it feel like to fight and have to, have to stand in your truth." I'm like, "Girl, it's the same way other people feel when you attacking them. What the fuck did you talk about? So you the only one that's got feelings. You the only one that can feel that way. You the only one that's allowed to feel that way. Like nobody else ain't got a truth, and you
Like, we ain't
attacking the
got no
shit out of them the
truth.
same way you attack me, bitch." Listen, what you're not gonna do is come to these girls' pages or come to my page thinking it's sweet that you can just attack every trans woman you see because you got a problem with your son who is now a trans
We had
woman.
1,000 people came in my DM. I had
They was
1,000
coming
people
left and right.
following me,
That's why my comments
telling
is off, because
me
I'm not gonna play with
not
them.
to talk for her, and I need to mind my business because this not about me and my son. I said,
Okay, it ain't
bitch.
about them either. So why the fuck
I
she had all
said,
the people
bitch,
coming to
don't call
our
my
page?
child no son. I had to tell her.
Listen. When we was doing the interview, it was so heated to the point where I was writing in the group chat, I need a break, because it was a lot of
I was
disrespectful
watching
stuff
you, but I was because we had just
being.
talked. I was trying to
It,
see like what you was feeling during the interview.
the
He
top
was
panel
trying
just
to
said
see if
it
he
all.
could call me.
Right.
It was a lot it was a lot to take in, because I couldn't believe that I've been on this earth 33 years. I've been in this lifestyle since I was 15.
Mm-hmm.
So just to know that I keep putting myself in JB's shoes. I'm not trans, no, but I do dress up like a woman when I perform, right?
You
Because I'm
sure
getting a
do,
check.
and be slaying shit
But
left and fucking right.
the thing is, that's just like my mama disowning me and saying all this kind of hateful stuff. But guess what? Tyler Perry does it.
And
Martin
do
Lawrence does it. And everybody, that's their job. That's their platform. That's how they
right.
make their money.
Because it's
That's how
some
I
people,
make
it's
my
some
money.
black people who got a problem. Because they always talk about it's an agenda because they want to they
They
want to put
want to
all
put an
black men in
agenda.
a dress. But these are something that these people want to do. It's not they ain't being forced to do this shit.
We're not being forced to do anything that we don't want to do.
Right.
Nobody put a gun to my head and said, bitch, you finna go put on this leotard and this tight.
Absolutely.
Nobody said that. That's what I decided to do. And that's what I brought everybody else up doing the same thing. So now, just to sit and know that JB's is alone.
It's
It
fucked
it,
up.
it, it, it bothers me, because it make, like, when I saw JB's on Bigo and she was, she dropped her link of her stuff, I just said, you know what? Let me just order some stuff. Because it's not that I was trying to show out or showcase or whatever. It was just the fact that I know what it's like to be alone and in a dark space.
It's not
You
a
know what I'm
good
saying?
place.
It's not a good feeling.
It's not.
Like, she may be making her money on Bigo, but I'm all for a hustle. I'm
Right.
all for supporting black people
Right.
that's trying to do something. But if JB's can do nothing else, take this opportunity and capitalize on it to the best of
You
your
better know.
ability.
You better
Because
know.
at the end of the day, you may not have your mama, but you still will walk away with at least your dignity and your
Mm-hmm.
bank account set.
Absolutely.
So, like, I commend JB's. I don't even know JB's. I never even knew about, what was going on.
Me
And
either until
I
after, because she came to me when she came to. I didn't even know who the fuck she was, and then
I
Me
didn't
neither.
either.
I felt like she'd been watching my page. That's what I feel. She said somebody sent her the live on me on. You know how the kids come on live sometimes, they be playing piss on
Mhm.
the floor. They be like, "Hey auntie, I'm auntie." So it was like, "Hey baby, y'all my baby." So she tried to make it something that when I felt like she waited on a vulnerable moment to try to make me look like I was trying to twist it to make it seem like I was coming for the kids. But it's just, I don't know.
And,
I don't know.
somebody, money does not. I see that recent. Money cannot fill a void of love. That's so true. It can't. But what it can do is allow you to be able to support yourself
And to
enough to where
survive
you don't even need anybody.
without the need, right?
So that's what I mean by that. And it does say being alone will allow you to gain mega strength. When I moved to Atlanta for the first 6 months I was in Atlanta, I was sleeping in my car. Nobody knew that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And being alone during that time, mind you, I'm having to shower at gas stations. I'm having to pay to take a shower. You know what I'm saying? Nobody on social media knew I was going through that. Nobody. But it was just the fact that I was going through it proudly. You hear what I'm saying? I was smiling every day. Nobody had a clue that I was parking my car in the hotel parking lot, putting towels on the window, going to sleep. Nobody knew that. You know what I'm saying? But being alone during that time allowed me to gain strength that I never knew I had.
Absolutely.
Ever knew I had.
Absolutely.
And now look at me standing here doing the damn thing.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
had your own TV show and every goddamn thing. And I know I know people were still gagging. I know they was gagging.
And they still gagging people are still gagging to this day, knowing all the things that I have accomplished and still accomplishing in this very moment.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? In 2019 was the worst time of my life. People thought that they could break me with the social media bashing that they was doing it was from August to December. Literally, there was live video. I still have screen recordings. Live videos. I was in a very dark space. But one thing they couldn't take away was my strength. They could not take that away from me. Because I knew that at the end of the day, I knew I had greater destiny. I knew it. You know what I'm saying? And to know that I'm in the process of buying my first house. You get what I'm saying?
Let's go.
And
let's go.
It's not to brag, but it's just
that's the accomplishment.
It's just you've been through the shit.
Yes.
Like people don't. I went to jail. You know what I'm saying? I've been down that road. Yes. I had to spend time. You know what I'm saying? But people don't know that. But what they would try to do is they would try to, let me Google his mugshot. Let me post it. I don't give a fuck. It's on the internet. What I did in my past can become who I am. You get what I'm saying? Yes. So post all the mugshots you want, do whatever, but I did what I needed to do back then to survive. You know what I'm saying? I just I'm glad that there's Bigo and other things around where JAYBIEZ is allowed to actually make money, because back then when I was doing what I needed to do to survive, that's the only way I survived, because I thought I didn't have a family at that time to actually embrace me and take me in. So I needed to turn to, doing, stealing and doing I needed to do that. I needed to. It was other ways to make money, but when you're in our lifestyle, fast money is the only money that we know. And people would not understand that unless you walk in these shoes.
It ain't just your life, nephew. It's mine. I had 5 kids, no mama, no daddy. I did what I had to do for my 5. I had to ride Peter to pay Paul, and I ain't give a fuck. And if they wanted to call me a hoe because I was sleeping with the neighbor husband, bitch, call me what you want. But your turn wasn't going to Chuck E. Cheese this weekend, bitch, because your daddy bringing your check over here.
Yes.
So I ain't give a fuck what they said about me.
Yes.
I made sure my kids had the best of the best. My daughter with all my kids was driving nice cars at 15. I ain't give a fuck. I had to ask a bitch for shit.
Listen, baby, listen, number God, baby, listen.
Come on.
Come on.
So, say whatever you want to say.
Thank you.
She's paid in full. No car note. Like, it's just, ooh, child.
It's just what you've been through. That's me. I drive off of hurt. See, pain give me strength.
Pain is what catapults you.
It gives me strength.
It catapults you. Pain is your success sometimes.
It's definitely mine.
Mine too.
It's definitely mine. And that's why when I first met him, met all them in that trans house, it brought something to me. As a much, I took that shit serious over there. Like literally. It just brought something to me. It brought me in a whole state of mind. I wish I could have. Like the kids now still inbox me. Everybody in that house still call me. When they have a breakdown, they texting me, Mama Tree, what's going on? They never had that love. I go to their shows. If they invite me, I'm there. They know.
Speaking of which, I'm having a birthday party July 10th.
You know I'm coming. I'm going to cook your food. So they already know I'm going to be there. That's just who I am.
Yes.
That's who I am, and I'm not going to change. Because like I said, them followers not going to get you, Angela, into heaven's gates.
And it's needed.
They can't vote you in the heaven gates. Like you going to sell your soul to the devil for social media? I'd rather not have the fame. Fuck it.
Listen.
Fuck it.
Listen.
Okay.
I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Fame does not pay my bills.
It sure the hell
It
don't.
don't.
Fame don't help me sleep at night. It's
You better
nice
know,
when
because
See, they get
it's a double
fame.
edged
They get
sword.
fame.
I
Let me
know.
tell you, they get fame and purpose miscrewed. See, if
Absolutely.
you run it for fame, you gonna lose it all. But see, if
Yes.
that's your purpose,
The
what God
purpose.
put you
If ain't no
on,
purpose in it, it ain't shit.
if
It
it's
ain't
a
nothing there.
purpose
It ain't
in
no
it,
substance, no foundation. You
if it's
gotta
a
have a
substance
purpose.
and
You got
purpose,
to.
you gonna go higher, baby.
Yes.
exactly.
If that's that ain't her purpose.
Yes.
She's
Her
trying to
purpose
get
right
fame
now.
off it.
Right.
She really, let me tell you, and I ain't gonna
Say it.
lie. You got a story, Angela. Use your purpose. Hold
Use
your
it.
head up high, and you run with that. And if a bitch don't respect you because you want to be real, because you being fake, my baby, and I see it in you. Sister, I stand on side and hold your hand. Because ain't no bitch gonna play with you if you be real. I can't fuck with you if you're fake.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you're real and stand in your truth, I
I
got your
stand it.
back, Angela. See that fake shit? Not gonna happen, love. I
Yeah.
can't roll with you on that. Now, sister, if you come to me and say, look, Tree, I don't know. I've been faking it to make it all my life. I might not have come true with it. Bitch, I sit down and go live and we'll expose each other together. Hope. Bitch, what they gonna
That
do
part.
us?
Because that's what's
Right.
real.
What they gonna do us? For one night, you're gonna get a bigger fan base because people need to know the real Angela.
Yes.
That fake shit, you only winning the fake dummies.
She only
I
over
just
the only people who agreeing with her over there is them Trump supporters, people who already, that's why they attack me
Who
so hard,
already
because they
got
already
money.
against
now.
trans people.
Here's what I say about the whole Trump propaganda. If Trump gave me a pardon, I would kiss his ass too.
No, I wouldn't.
Only for that time. You get what I'm saying? It's not something I'm gonna prolong for, life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just not me. But if he was to give me a pardon, I would respect him because you didn't have to do that. You get what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
But
Let
as
me
far
tell you
as
what Trump did. And see, people gotta
I feel
understand.
like she
Let me
being
tell you what. Let
used.
me tell you what
she
I
was
goes
low key,
on.
used,
she being
she was
used.
used,
There you
she was
go.
used,
See, you
she
gotta
was used.
understand what come from God and what come from the devil.
Right.
Trump can't say a lot of shit to black folks. So let me
Right.
So
get
he
this
need
black
black
one out,
folks.
and let me get this black one out, so they could go against each other. And I'ma just sit back in the gap and let them fuck over their own self. So while you think he laughing with you, bitch, he
You
laughing
laughing
at
at
you.
Because
you.
when they
Because
draw
let
that
me
line,
explain
like I
something to
said,
you.
when they
One
draw that
thing about
line,
it, sis, all your kids is black.
show
Don't think
is,
for one time a white police wouldn't blast that motherfucking ass, yo.
huh?
And don't give a fuck you root for
And
Trump.
don't, and don't.
And
And
you think he gonna come down and talk at your service?
So what she think? They get put old Trump pardon me. That ain't gonna give them no pass.
yeah,
First of all, Trump ported you because God used Trump to port you. Stop giving Trump all this motherfucking recognition.
mm-hmm.
If God ain't want you to be out, see, God uses people. You just gotta know who you being used by. And the devil used people too. At this part, the devil used Trump to get your ass out to do what you doing.
Mm-hmm.
To do what you doing.
Cause it
I'm
ain't at this
not gonna
point. It
kiss
ain't
your
even
ass
dick
all
right,
this
and she
time.
doing something else. Baby, she
I
going
don't
way
owe
too
you
hard
my
for this
life
man.
because you got me out.
Yeah, I don't owe you my life. Now,
Now,
I
unless you
will.
sign something, and we
Yeah,
don't know.
you got that pardon. That's cool.
Right.
Thank
I would
you.
definitely thank you. I
Thank
would,
you.
if I knew leading up to it, I got to kiss your ass to get this pardon so that I can, start a
I'm
life
staying in
and start
jail.
over. Cool.
But
But
she
at the end
said
of the
she made a
day,
post. She said that he'll forever be her president.
he'll forever be her president. I saw that, and that bothered me when she didn't call. I'm sorry,
When she what?
when she didn't when she didn't call Joe Biden, president or
Why
whatever.
would she
She
call
Mm-hmm.
said
Joe Biden the president when she called uh, Michelle a man? She said Michelle is a trans.
no. She said no. She said, oh wait, Michelle Obama.
Yeah, she said they're two men married. She said
I've
Obama's
heard that
married to a
rumor, but
man.
girl, how you gonna come out and say something like that? That girl, that's
Mich-
disrespectful as
First
hell.
of all, Michelle Obama is gorgeous.
Angela,
Thank
that's
you.
that's a cisgender woman, baby.
Thank
Biological.
you.
She's the epitome of a beautiful, strong black woman.
A black queen.
So for her to
Giving
say that,
all black love.
yeah, that just sounds like a little bit of hateration to me. No,
It
no shade.
is. It is.
No
She's a
shade.
hateful person. Angela is very hateful. And
Why
the
you
bitch
think
she
she
thought she
said
was.
she's running for mayor?
It's time to get crunk for real. For real.
Mayor,
Girl,
So I
I'm
guess
for
about to
what?
vote for her.
Mayor for what?
Because the mayor is stepping down out of Atlanta. So she said she's going
Oh,
to run.
that's going to Antonio. I'm sure it's going to Antonio. She's not going to win.
She said she running.
She's not going to win. You didn't even win the seat that you ran for the council.
You
She
definitely
ran
ain't
for,
getting in there.
she ran for the council of Atlanta, city council, something she ran for, and she didn't even get. She's not getting mayor, especially after what came out today. And people know your bigoted views. You're not going to be the mayor.
yeah.
We're in Atlanta. Atlanta is so
Is the one of the
liberal.
biggest cities when it comes to LGBT. The fuck?
If not the biggest, for all the kids come here,
The
Yeah.
all
biggest.
everybody,
Why
because
you
we
think
feel
I
like
moved here? Because
that's what I'm
Kelly
saying.
feels it's safe here.
We feel like we can be ourselves in Atlanta. You think you want to be the mayor of the city that has one of the biggest
Highest
populations
populations.
of
Yes.
the LGBT community?
LGBTQ. Girl, you crazy in your motherfucking head.
Do you know the companies and the businesses that we have here that are LGBT based? Them people, I'm sure they will move their companies out of Atlanta if that happened.
Girl, you ain't watched the live. The girl went live and said she running. And then she had so many people. The Trump supporters was
They
like,
like,
you got
yeah.
my vote. You got
Yeah.
my vote. I'm under the lie saying this the whole LBG gonna not vote for you, bitch.
Gonna
The fuck
railroad the
wrong
shit out
with
her
you?
ass. That's what's gonna happen.
And it's not because and this is what I said. I told her, well, I can't say it, but I did say you can call your child whatever you want to call your child, right? Because that's your child. But when it comes to the actual community as a whole, you can't disrespect everybody and expect us to not retaliate.
Right. Cause bitch, I'm coming
You
behind my
gotta.
name. The
This is no
fuck?
disrespect. You gotta realize that what you doing on social media, there's gonna come a time where you're in a grocery store, or you might be running down the street, or you walk into your car in a garage, and somebody might pull up on you and pop you.
That's
You
what
know,
I'm
you
saying. I
gotta.
said the same
You,
thing. I said she gonna run up on the wrong person because you playing with
God
people's names.
forbid.
She playing with people's names. It was not. Do you? Her calling me a pedophile, bitch. That's defamation of character. And not only that, she was inciting violence. Had people coming to my page or they talking about they were gonna do to me. I had to let their ass had to shut it down real quick fast because bitch, if you ever think you gonna run up on Sunkeeangel, bitch, and it ain't gonna be sweet. I promise you that. I promise. I had to get protected because I saw how people you don't know what's on motherfuckers' minds. I'm good all the way around. Trust me, I got plenty of people coming behind me when it comes to me because they know I don't fuck with nobody. But I ain't trying to brag and I ain't know I can't whoop everybody else, bitch. I ain't scared. Don't think it's sweet over here because you think trans women being killed and you think everybody one of us just pussy hee ha, bitch. I'm not. I'm from Alabama. We had to learn how to fight, bitch. The
Period.
fuck?
Like,
She must don't know. We from Alabama. They call Montgomery murder gun. Are you fucking kidding me, bitch? They get killed.
baby,
And I ain't saying I ain't no murderer, bitch. But bitch, I ain't gonna say what I won't do when it comes to my motherfucking life. And you got people coming from your page talking about what they gonna do to me. The
baby.
fuck?
I wish she just free herself because you'll be a much prettier woman if you would let the hurt and the anger just go.
Right.
I think people will respect you much better than that regular fan base that's bucking you up over there.
Baby, they got her heads all the way in the motherfucking boonies. Like, bitch, come, bring it down a notch, sis. Bring it down. Yeah, you been partying about Donald Trump, okay, and you got a book, great. But outside of that, when you strip her ass away from all them goddamn followers,
She heard
who the
she
fuck
can't
is she
even sleep
then?
at night. I know she can't sleep at night.
A broken soul, because it's showing through the cracks and crevices of that goddamn DR.PHIL show, bitch, and
I
on
know
social
she's
media.
taking Adderall. I know she's taking Adderall. And they're Wellbutrin too.
She got to take something.
Farrah or something. They need to put her ass to sleep because she doing too much. She doing too fucking much. You ain't finna come over here coming for me thinking it's sweet to do that. That's why I've been on your ass. And I ain't finna keep talking about it. Like I said, I've said enough. But after I saw the show, I already knew I was gonna want to give my commentary and all that. But we're definitely gonna keep the conversation going.
That's
like
not
when it
my
comes to
job.
trans issues. We're gonna keep talking about trans issues.
To downgrade women, I just don't like it.
Right.
You came for another woman parenthood and said her child need to get taken. When I watched the show tonight and how you treated your daughter, they got people can't make kids. How in the fuck you bully your children and smack the piss out of them and make them like a slave or something?
It's
Girl,
a
you
slave
weird as
mentality.
fuck.
You don't. That's why I said people need to understand. It's definitely a lot of slave undertones to a lot of shit on how parents are raising their kids. Do as I say. Do
I
as
don't
thy
know.
will. Do as like no, bitch. It don't work like that. You're an
I don't
individual who
know.
had another individual that's set apart from you as an individual. They're your beliefs and all that shit you feel in your motherfucking head. And like I said, well, that child's right to be an individual begins. All that
At
shit.
this
You
point,
can believe what you want to
this point,
believe.
I actually feel sorry for her because see them say something. When somebody don't know and don't want to know, at that point they have mental
They
issues
gone.
themselves.
They
Because it
gone.
starts with acknowledging you got a problem.
You got a
And for
problem.
you to sit there like you was healthy with your head down, calling your son this and telling your daughter to shut the fuck up, and taking school scholarship when these kids, you want to run from there, and education in our community
But
is
yet you
big.
try to
And you
take your
want
own
your
child
daughter to
out of.
go to college, and you going to threaten her to take away her schooling because
Baby, that
she don't
child
want to be
told
your
it.
pet.
That's why they saying she tried to monkey stomp her daughter. Just they said they got on her talking about she tried to come for her child on live. That's why she mad at her child, because that girl is the light and she's speaking too much. She's saying too much and she ain't on her side. So of course she gonna come for her daughter.
Mm-hmm.
She's
I
saying
saw
too
I
much.
saw a comment where she said she gonna handle her, and I'm
No, you
like,
didn't hear about before you got on live. They said she was going live at the same time, and they said something about she
She had to
tried to
hang the
jump on
phone
her.
up. She swung at the daughter.
Yeah, just like literally just minutes ago, they said she was on live
They
same
said
time we were
a
talking.
lot of people say they screen
They screen
recorded it.
recorded it. So it's like, girl, at
what's
this
gonna end up
point,
happening? They're gonna take those kids from her.
as they
That's what's
should,
gonna happen
because I
because
don't think it's not a
you're
healthy environment.
you're doing this on social media. These kids are under 17, however old they are,
Come on, Mama
sweetheart.
dear.
They're gonna take those kids right from you, and then what are you gonna have? You have followers and you have Trump supporters, but
In
you
a
have no
book,
kids.
in a book.
And what I did see another comment. She said something about somebody said Mother's Day was yesterday, and she said, "Yeah, I spent it with my son Tay, who I love the most." What parent
Trying to
does that?
make, why would you want to be trying to make somebody feel some kind of way? Like you're pushing a knife deeper in there. But let me tell you what my mama used to do. And I'm tying into what you just said. And I remember this, and I never understood why. And I don't want to assume and say she did it for this reason, but I know how it made me feel when she would do it. She would always be like, "I'm adopting another son," and I'd be like, "No," like it would make me feel like I can't explain the feeling. I still be trying to figure it out in adulthood, but I know I didn't like the way it made me feel. And she would always be like, "I'm gonna get another son, and we're gonna teach him how to do this." I can't remember exactly what I asked her. I felt like she was doing this trying to like make me be some, I don't know, but I know it didn't make me feel good. So it kind of tied into what you're saying. It sounds similar. Like, I don't know. It's just weird. She's
I just
weird.
thank God I never had these issues. I don't know how I feel I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have a relationship with my children. My children say I'm too overprotected, like I don't let them live their life and they all grown because I'm always in their business. Like, that's all I got is my kids. Like, that's literally all I got because I didn't have my mom and my daddy. So when she comes saying I raised my kids by myself, me too, bitch. My grandfather was my daddy hoe. I come from a whole lot of fucking dysfunctional. Do you
Yes.
think I wanted to fall on me and my churn, bitch? So for you to sit here to make all these excuses, I probably went through worse than what the fuck you went through. So that make me evil. That make me smile like the died of cancer 3 times. Ho, let me explain something to you. Every time that I looked at that room, in that room, that waiting room, and I saw them kids saying, "We need my mama." I'm on that surgery table saying, "Lord, don't let me die, because I got to be here for my church." And here come on the 29th, my last child out of 5, graduate from high school. I'm free of kids. I made it. So don't tell me what you can't do. When you give up the hate, let it go,
Let
son.
it go.
Let it
Let it go.
go. I'm a walking witness of dying and evil and mad at people. It didn't do nothing for me. It didn't do nothing for me. It didn't.
Yeah,
Kelly
she got
is my heart. If it wasn't for that child, when I had cancer, to say, Mom, let me make up your face. Let me just do your hair. You're still
That was
pretty.
sweet.
Let me just do this for you. You know, I ain't feel good. I gave up my house. I moved into a hotel. We stayed in a hotel for 4 months. I left everything in New Orleans. I said, because if I'm going to die, at least I'll give my children a chance in Atlanta instead of in New Orleans. And I came here. I slept in my car with my kids. No gas money. My children was going in the gas station stealing noodles. Now, Trina, because I always was used to having, I ain't know what it was to give up everything to make a life for my daughter, Kelly, because she wanted to come here. So that bitch can't tell me nothing about no children. I came here for my child about to die, and I'm still here. God let me live. Girl, you need to stop. You evil and you so wrong. Like, you
Wrong
know,
as
I don't
fuck.
respect
Loud
it.
and wrong.
It hurt me to my heart because I went and slept in a hotel. Y'all don't, if Kelly was on this live, she would tell y'all this story. I gave it all up and I was dying. My daughter said, "Ma, you gonna live. You gonna live." I said, "I can't even fight no more. I don't got no strength." I passed out. My daughter in that room right there came from New Orleans, rushed me to the hospital. The doctors was like, "Ain't nothing wrong." My daughter said, "Yes, it is." She come from New Orleans. She had tumors in her throat. Something is wrong with my mama. He was like, in her blood, it's not showing up. My daughter said, "I don't give a damn what y'all saying in her blood." The emergency room, well stuffed, and Marietta checked me out. The nurse, I'm telling you how God used people. I said, "Lord, I can't die." The nurse walked in there and said, "Look, I just heard your story. I just went through this a couple of years ago. Here's my doctor number. If something wrong with your throat, this doctor gonna know." My daughter took me the next day. When a lady did the ultrasound, she said, "Your mama need emergency surgery. She gonna die." She got tumors closed in her airways. They clogged in her throat. So my daughter said my mama was never crazy. She said, "Your mama was never crazy." I had to go to surgery for 4 hours. Never knew about a surgery. Never knew nothing. I was losing my hair, my skin. I got a picture of me dried up. If you go down my page, dying. I haven't ate food in 13 years. I just started eating 33 days ago. 33 days ago. Never swallowed solid food after they took the tumors because it was mental. I had a fear. Anxiety. Everything came back from my childhood because I never dealt with it.
I know.
Everything came out.
Trust and believe. I know about it, baby. Trust.
Everything. It was like I was losing my mind.
You are.
I was like, y'all, I was left alone. Because once I started telling my story about my mama, my family closed the doors on me. They won't hear it. But this not y'all's story. Bitch, y'all hear what y'all churn.
Right.
This my mama. My mama been locked in a mental institution since she was 15. Y'all shut her out from the world. So I supposed to shut up too? I don't think so. I don't want that kind of love.
Want. You know the black family always want you to
shut up.
I don't want
that type of love because I did it. I shut up for them because all I wanted them to love me. I took it. I let y'all sons molest me. One of my aunties told me I got what the fuck I deserve if our son molested me. You a creep. You a straight creep if you gonna let your son, you gonna say that's good for me. Who says that?
That a bitch who hateful, who can't take you.
My mama's sister. But they had already prayed on my life. Because they used to tell me, "You ain't my sister." Because see, I'm their sister and their niece. You ain't my sister. You gonna do this and you gonna have all these kids. You ain't gonna be nothing. They had to cast so much shit over my life.
And I honestly believe sometimes, low key, some people can say whatever they want to say, but I do believe that some of that stuff is like a curse. It's like they
cast it, girl.
Yes, words are very powerful.
When God, see, when I ain't died,
baby, you should live and not die.
Yes,
that's right. And I always said that. I said, "God, I can't die. I got my kids back there. So I already know what it is. That lady talking about a story. I don't live off of Kelly's story. Kelly, a trans girl, she ain't have to go through nothing. She didn't have to go through nothing. My daughter ain't have to go through nothing. What my daughter went through is issues on her own mentally, herself. But being neglected, Kelly don't know what that is. Kelly don't know what that is because I love her whole family love her.
And see, I also think that Angela probably hasn't been through anything like that as well, to the point that it's like a wake up call. That was a way. And I feel like we said, we hope that she don't have to go through nothing that crazy. But you wishing death and everything else on your motherfucking child, talking about they gonna get AIDS, not like who does that?
She said she had a hard life raising them kids by herself. The daddy was staying in the penitentiary for so long. Then that's why it should make you a better parent,
right?
Not an evil parent. And then she might have went through some stuff that she didn't get no healing from.
I'm almost certain. Certain.
Because I was mad. I was mad. And she might be covering up for family members, or she was molested, or something that happened to her.
I'm almost certain.
So, but because hurt people hurt people.
Yes, it's a past. It's like it's generational. You pass down.
Because I told people out of line. I done heard the people that used to do me, and I used to just snap. Like, you know, ready just to pop off.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not cool. I don't want to be no angry woman. Who want to be angry when I got so much to live for?
Yes. It's just all kinds of fucked up. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. Let me see. It's this other person. Are you still there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's really crazy, but you know,
you taking it all in, huh?
Take it all in. But everybody who's watching, y'all take it all in. That's why I wanted to come. You know, we sharing this word, so I wanted to also come on my page as well, so that we could continue the conversation going, because we're not here to read per se, but you know, sometimes we get a little passionate about what we feel is happening to people in our community, like me, JAYBIEZ, and other people. She has a daughter, so we're very passionate about what the fuck is going on, especially in the Black community. And some people are furthering the agenda because they saying we got agenda, but when you think about it, these people got the real agenda. Their agenda is to try to control kids, to turn them to who they want them to be, and that's an agenda too. We don't have an agenda. We're just being ourselves. So when they see people who they think is trying to turn people, that ain't what it is. We're just trying to show people it's okay to be free to be themselves. It has nothing to do with us trying to get in people's head. And she had a problem with when that live that Jason Lee did, and she said that one of them wasn't encouraging her child to be like, you can't get mad because people are encouraging your child to be who they are. They don't mean that there is an agenda. We're trying to push an agenda on somebody because we're encouraging someone to be exactly who the fuck they are. But
what she got it misconstrued at, they was pushing him to be, you know,
what she doing? That's what she doing.
The child keep telling you she been like that since 12.
Right.
So why somebody pushing this on this child when this child already had this in our mind since 12 years old?
That's
all
what
they
I'm
doing
saying.
is telling that child that they're there for her. They encouraging her, giving her some love, so she don't feel like she by herself.
Right.
Just because you don't love her, I'm not gonna say you don't love her. You love your son.
She don't. Right.
She don't love past the son.
Right.
She don't see past that. So I'm gonna give you that. You love your son, but it's deeper than that, Angela. I'm not gonna disrespect you because I know you're a mom. You love your son, but right now you don't look past on what your son has became. Right. So at the end of the day, you want other people to dislike your child because you dislike what your child became. Right. And that's not fair to everybody because everybody not like that.
And it's not fair to try to go around. It's not fair to go around attacking people like me. No. Well, you say, I guess you saw I was the baddest bitch, or I guess you thought I was the baddest, or I'm running shit. I'm a well-known name in the trans community. You thought that it was safe to come. Like, that's not fair to try to lie on somebody because you hate trans. Like, that wasn't right. And you know, deep down, I feel like she know it was wrong. Yeah. If you don't, you do. Because you ain't going up and exposing yourself. DR.PHIL, baby, you making yourself. Hello, I'm talking to you.
You went to DR.PHIL.
I'm talking to you. You're making yourself look even crazier, sis. I don't have to say anything at this point because you exposing your fucking self. So that's why I said I'm not going to ever show you love and wish you well because you need it, not me. I'm doing good. I'm making major moves, darling. More moves than I ever thought I would even make because I didn't have my mom. And I thought I would. That's why I said I'm proud of myself because there were moments I didn't think I would get to this point
And that
without
was
my
me,
mom.
girl. And I didn't think I was going to get to where I'm at without a mother or a father or nothing. I wouldn't have never thought I got this far.
Yes.
Like, I had to learn growing up, and I'm still trying to catch up.
Yes.
I still got dreams I got to accomplish now.
Yes.
Because
It
now
ain't
all
never
my
too late.
kids grown. So
Yes.
now I got to now go after my dreams because I set what I had to set aside to make sure they was okay. So now it's time for me to live for me. You know what I'm saying? So as a mama, you got to sacrifice. Like, I put a lot of stuff up to the side to make sure my kids was okay. And I didn't even get no time to grieve or none of that. Like, literally, I held it strong for them. Now I'm so emotional, I cry like, shit.
Yes, ain't no wrong with that.
It's time to come out.
Yes.
It's been a long time.
It's time. It's time. It's time for a lot of things to come to the surface. Like, not just women, just people in general. It's a lot of, I feel like it's a lot of time for the egg to be cracked. It's time. Some shit. That's why I said it's a time for war. People need to be told when they're wrong. Everything can't just be right and love and light. Sometimes it's a time for war. Yes. See,
and I
I
let people tell me if I'm wrong, I'm going to humble myself and listen. I'm going to listen because sometimes I think I do get over myself. And people
a lot of us do.
People be saying, now, Tree, you didn't went too far. So when I go back and look at myself, I be like, nah, girl, you ain't eat much for the right.
Yeah. But sometimes I do believe that it's okay to break that silence and go to snap. Sometimes people need to see you snap, literally. People need to see you break. People need to see that sometimes. I actually think that it's imperative during your healing to break in front of the world or in front of people need to see that because that's healing too.
Girl, ain't nobody that calm in the world unless you want some type of buku medicine and drugs. You just that calm. Somebody gonna do something at your breaking point. Cause I didn't saw some celebrities don't entertain people, but I didn't saw them when they saw something that common real disrespectful that they couldn't just ignore. I'm like, I know they ain't home, girl.
Thank you, Ashira. Yes.
They done took it there.
Yes.
They done took it there.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, let's go ahead and wrap this live up.
Yes, I enjoyed y'all.
I always enjoy it. And hopefully we'll be able to meet some face to face.
Very soon.
You know.
And so we're gonna have some big things just popping.
Yes,
you know,
we gonna now that you just stepped in, honey, we gonna definitely keep the conversation going, not just about her, because she's really
we're gonna start doing things for the community.
For the community, it's needed.
Yes, you know, as a trans mother,
yes,
as a trans woman that came up without her mom and made it successful.
Yes.
Making a platform for other trans to be okay with themselves, even though their parents don't accept them. You see what I'm saying? So they need to see that strongness in you. And then a person that admit that she caught attracted HIV. And we need that. That's real.
We need
you
it.
Feel what I'm saying?
You know how many people in the industry positive, they scared to talk about it?
And they scared to say it?
So many people in the industry, just a lot of people positive. They scared, and I want to be that. I'm going to be that beacon of light, not just for that's why I said this is bigger than trans. This is for all people who are restricting themselves and holding themselves back and reducing themselves down and watering themselves down because they feel like, oh, if I come out and I talk about it, people's gonna, but they don't understand that actually when you do talk about it, that's gonna make your light shine even brighter because you're in a space that a lot of people they don't have the opportunity to be on a platform that you're on. So now you're illuminating things and you're making it okay to be. It's just like I look at it as it's dark outside. One person turning on a light, then another person turning on a light. It's like the lights are just coming on all over the United States. It's like the lights just lighting up. And the more people cut on their light, every light, next thing you know, it's just the whole thing gonna be illuminated. And that's what I'm trying to start, a ripple effect so that people can be okay with being positive. Or okay, not just being positive, whatever the case, like you said with cancer. Some people scared to talk about diseases that they have or herpes. I know people who have herpes, they scared. And it's like, girl, I'm not saying you gotta go out there and tell the whole world, but I just want you to be okay with it yourself.
They told Usher, they sure put Usher out there.
That's what they said. Allegedly. I don't know. That's what they said.
That poor man.
But it's a lot of people out there, and I just like, it don't matter. Like, it's not gonna change people. You can be healthy and still have sex with people, live your life, and still be just like a regular human being as long as you're taking care of yourself, love yourself, and learn from your experience. Because I learned from my experience being positive. Some people still don't learn. They get on PrEP or they get on their medicine and still go out there wilding out. And it's like, no, I wanted to learn from what I went through because I know I was not in a good space if I didn't wear a condom. I was looking for love in all the wrong places. And bitch, at the end of the motherfucking day, bitch, I still look good, bitch. You can't stop the niggas that's on my ass when I step out that door. And when I tell them they still, not that I'm good, I'm not active. I mean, if I want to be, I'm grown, but I'm really trying to save my body for the right person. But there are a lot of men who know I'm positive. They don't care. It's not a big thing like I thought it would be like, oh, they're not, everybody's not uneducated. Some people are educated when it comes to HIV. Everybody's not stupid. So that's why can't a bitch say nothing
because they got a lot of stuff they could take now.
Yes.
And
so
you still protect yourself. Like,
yes,
you know,
I'm not gonna let no bitch. That's why they want dirt on. They gotta create dirt now because I'm exposing my own quote unquote dirt. So they can't say much. All they can do is make up shit. So now it's like, bitch, y'all comical at this point. Bitch, y'all ain't got no tea, no dirt, no rocks, no nothing on me, bitch, because I'm gonna spill it first.
And that's what I did. I exposed my own hand.
Because they can't use it against you, Dan.
So when y'all go to making up shit, bitch, you're lying. Because I done told my life.
Because you can't say nothing else now. And bitch, even if you do expose something, you found out, bitch, I sure did. Yep, next. Y'all ready to go get something to eat? Y'all want to go to the buffet? Y'all want to go to McDonald's, BurgerKing?
That's my past, though, baby.
It ain't going to ever be
right now.
It ain't gonna ever be to the point where I'm like, oh my God, they found out. Oh my God, what am I doing? Oh my, no, it ain't gonna never be that. Sorry, sweetie. Wrong bitch. Right. So, wrong bitch, wrong day. Bitch, you might as well stop. Because bitch, it ain't nothing you can say or nobody can say that's gonna make me look or condense me down to be who you want me to be. It's not gonna work.
Ain't gonna work.
It ain't gonna work. Because that's not my best and that's not what it's supposed to be for me.
Right. We was called for something greater.
I was called for something way greater than all the shit they trying to conjure up. They can keep on conjuring, go right on here, work your voodoo, work your magic. Do whatever you feel like you got to do, but it's not going to prevail. As a matter of fact, I'm on here telling you to your face, for the people who watching me, till you do right by me, until you do right by me, honey, all that shit is going to backfire. Y'all digging your own hole. I promise you at this point, y'all bitches digging a hole for me and you about to fall in. If you ain't already done fail, your ass about to be your legs up, face down. I'm trying to tell you. Just watch. Legs up, face down. Your ass is, y'all about to fall in your own hole. I'm telling you, what goes around comes back around, and y'all forget that. Y'all trying to make us shit on people who ain't did shit to you. And you think you're going to get away with that, girl. You ain't going to get away with that. I ain't even got to do nothing, bitch. Bitch, I don't have to do nothing. And I ain't going to gloat when something happens to you, but trust and believe, because I don't believe in that idea of, I don't believe that because I'm not no hateful person. I don't want to see harm or nothing. But the scary part is that when you do things, you don't know how it's going to come back. It ain't going to come back the way you put it out there. So you have to really, because that's why I'm careful about how I treat you, because bitch, I done had enough. I ain't trying, bitch, I don't want no karma. I don't want no more.
I don't want none. So even when I do say something out bad out my mouth, before I go to bed at night, I repent. If I say, God, if I said something that was not of you,
right,
I apologize.
Right.
When I wake up in the morning, I say, God, make this day better than yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So, because I know
it's a new day for me. Because I'm going to be honest with you. I ain't going to lie, all this shit went baby. Trust me. It took me somewhere for a second, but I had to remember, like, bitch, who the fuck I was first. I had to remember who I was. I had to remember who I was. That's first.
They were fucking with me. I said, hold on.
Second, I had to realize that it's a distraction. This is a distraction. It's another distraction. You already knew it was coming. I didn't know who, but I already knew as my dancers. I've been having dreams. And I was telling them, they could tell you. I'm like, I feel like I'm being targeted. I feel like I'm about to be, something is about to happen. And I be damn right after that. I swear I'm not like, they can tell you. They can tell. We was just talking about it. And that's why they like, damn, like, you was just talking. I'm like, yeah, we was just talking about it. This shit is weird. So it ain't weird to me, though, because I'm spiritually aware and I see things before it comes to me. I be warned, like, it's something is about to go down, but you're going to prevail, though, because you always do. You're meant to prevail. You're meant to triumph. Bitch, if HIV didn't stop me, bitch, what else going to stop me at this point? The fuck? Girl, I done been through hell. It ain't no amount of hell that you can put on Sunkeeangel that I ain't been through. So you starting up rumors and all that type of shit, it ain't nothing I ain't heard before. I done heard it all.
Thank you.
So it's like, girl, I ain't finna be on my fucking platform every goddamn day talking about a bitch who tried to conjure up some shit to make me feel how she feeling on the inside. It's not gonna happen, darling. Like I said, I wish you love.
And me too, love. And I'm telling you, I'm your good sister now. You're on the wrong team now.
On the wrong side. And hopefully one day all we can do is hope that she snaps out of it and at least just try to understand it. Just try. Like, that's the start. Just try. You ain't even trying. It's over. No, you just, baby, people come out different. You heard the man for yourself. I've been saying this. I said it. I'm going to say it again. Dr. Phil said exactly what I said. Our brains are closer to that of a cisgender straight woman. If you look scientifically, but yet y'all are quick to believe Jesus walked on water and all this dumb shit, and Jonah got swallowed up in the belly of a whale, and he won a pile of shit when they found him. You rather believe that? Y'all can believe that. Y'all can believe Jesus died and then he rose from a tomb after 3 goddamn days. But yet you don't want to stretch your same imagination to believe that it's possible that a trans woman can be born in the wrong body or have something going that went wrong neurologically, because it's very possible. That's why people are hermaphrodite. There are people who are intersex, born with a penis and a vagina. So if that happens, but see, they think that it's something that can't be seen. So you can see intersex, you can see a penis and vagina whenever, but they feel like it's nothing that they can see. So you were just born with a penis, so you're a man. But it's not like that. People, we were born as babies. Yes, we were born male, but we were born as a baby. We didn't know who we was as a child. We grow and we start to figure out something is not right. I don't know what the fuck went wrong. I don't know, but this is not right. If something is wrong and we so wrong, why are so many people all over the world in every race that are trans people? If it was so wrong, then why we exist?
Just let the people live.
Nobody shouldn't even have to keep trying to get y'all to even understand this child. Lord, I just don't know.
Let them live.
Thank you, Ashira. Just they want people to be tormented. Like people over in Africa, other countries being beat, machete chopped heads, chopped off, burned, alive. It's just fucked up.
But look, I go up for y'all. I love y'all.
As you should.
I sure do.
As you should. I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait.
Well, I'm coming. You know, a big old hug.
It ain't gonna be nothing but light, baby. Nothing but light. Nothing but light. And that's what we need. I need that. Even though it don't matter about me being in my position, I still need that love as well. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm doing great by myself. I can do great by myself, but I'm saying it's good to have people that's on your side.
You gonna always need somebody in your corner.
We were made to connect, all of us. We were made for connection. So to try to stop that connection, something that's supposed to come natural to you, Angela Stanton, you trying to stop something. If anything you talking about that's not what's not in the will of God, or what's unnatural. What's unnatural is you being able to have a child and you disconnecting yourself from that. Let's talk about unnatural, okay, darling? Let's take it to church since y'all want to go to church.
And people can't have kids. You know how many people would take your child?
Child, please.
Child, they can't have kids.
Like Consciously said, education is elevation. How my mama say let go and let God and always put him first. Oh, okay, yeah. So yes, but yeah, it's all good. So whatever you eating over there, you enjoy it. Cake, honey, it's look good. I'm finna get on something too, because I'm like my stomach gurgling. I'm hungry. I've been working all day. We working on Chaos and Confusion. Make sure y'all stream that. Baloney in my panties is still coming soon. I ain't stopping. Because at first I started like questioning, like, well, damn, they're gonna try to make it. And I'm like, no, bitch, I'm not gonna let nobody stop my creative process when I know in my heart what it's about. Bitch, I'm still going forward. Y'all can say I'm trying to get the kids or whatever. Bitch, but we all know the truth. Bitch, everything I do has a dark comedy to it and my own little funny message and how I work. That's who I am, and I have a right to be able to create from that creative space in my mind. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna let Angela, nobody else, or any of her millions try to make me feel like I gotta change something because I'm trying to come, because that's not what it is.
If y'all listen to our music from Nola, it's worse than baloney in your pants.
I'm trying to tell you, it's worse.
It's catch the Uber to the dick, ride the dick to the Uber.
Say it.
Let the babysitter keep the dick
and
for
the kids
Uber.
Is riding. They riding. Now
they're riding down.
Now ride. They riding and everything. Yep, I see them getting real low. Way before Megan, baby. Way before Megan. Way before Megan. Hey. How are you?
Hey, how are you? Oh my God, I've been talking to you back and forth for so long, and finally.
I can't hear you.
Hold on. You hear me?
Yes.
It's been so dope. Like, I've been talking to you, like, back and forth through Instagram, and, like, finally I get to talk to you.
Yes.
This is so dope. Like, it means a lot. It means definitely a lot, man.
Wow.
How are you?
I'm good.
That's what's up. Like I seen you doing so good. Don't let none of that
Oh, I'm
negativity
not. I'm
influence.
not. Them bitches, I'm sitting on
I can
their
obviously see like
esophagus. They can't breathe, and I'm gonna keep sitting on their esophagus. Them bitches ain't gonna need a respirator when I get done. So tell Angela and the rest of them
right
hoes they better get ready because I'm coming.
that whole part.
That part.
But you know what? Honestly speaking, as an artist, from an artist to another artist, you don't understand. Like sometimes watching your stories and watching your lives and just watching how you preach, sometimes I get discouraged in my own work and I just feel like giving up. But you know, like you always had that inspiration. Like you give me that extra oomph, and you don't understand. Like if you stop, a lot of people will stop.
You know what?
Because
It's so crazy you say that because I've been hearing lately more and more, and I don't know what this is about. But I keep hearing a lot
yeah,
of people saying, "Yo, like it's the inspiration." Like I inspire so many people. Sometimes I don't even realize it. Like I've been hearing it so much. Like the inspiration is so strong. You know, because I'm in my body every
yeah,
day. You know, I don't. You know, you don't really know.
yeah,
I know the impact, but I don't know it until I really like hear it. And it's like I have moments where I can feel it. Like now, I'm having that moment
like
because you're saying it. You know what I'm
right,
saying? So it's
right,
what you're saying. I know is real, and I honestly think this thing is deeper than what I think. That's why they at me because they don't like the influence. It's deeper than what they think. It's not.
exactly.
It's beyond trans and the gay agenda. They don't like the fact that I have the power to influence. They hate my influence, and I think that's. I'm waking up now because I'm seeing how I'm being attacked. The attack is great because my
Exactly.
influence is great.
Exactly. And even the little pedestal that I have as far as me making music and me becoming the artist that I want to become, I've realized that I'm losing a lot of people that's close to me, and I couldn't figure it out. But I also understand that with power becomes responsibility,
And
and
with elevation becomes
for
separation.
yeah, and one thing is like you think about it like this can't be real, but at the same time it's like you have to take it for heed. And all I gotta say is it's some days where I just wake up and I feel so discouraged and I just feel like I want to stop doing my music and stop doing everything that I do. But you gotta realize that it's so many people that is looking up to you, and you don't understand the responsibility. I never even understood the responsibility within myself as far as like the music that I make and the music that you make, and even well, you know, you have a way bigger platform and you're more motivational and more inspiring. So like you have a lot of people that look up to you. So it outweighs all the negativity.
Right.
It outweighs all the fucked up people who want to talk shit and look down on you. My whole thing is you doing something great.
Right.
And that's the reason why they hate on
Right.
you so bad. Like, and I
It's like
appreciate you
every
so
time I'm
much,
telling
man.
you, it's like every time, like to the point, it's got to the point I've been telling them it's comical as fuck because I know I'm under attack, and it's a different type of attack. You know, of course, when you go up, you get hate. This is abnormal. Like to the point, every direction I look, it's like, bitch, are y'all having town hall meetings now at this point? Like, what the fuck am I doing? I get it, but it seems like they're literally behind the scenes plotting, trying to see how we finna get this bitch. But like I said, bitch, y'all plotting, and I'm plotting too. And I'm gonna be protected all the way around. I'm not, and that's why I feel like I had to let people know. People say don't worry about it, don't know. Sometimes they need to see me stand in my motherfucking ground so they'll know that I see y'all, but y'all need to understand the bitch. I know my power. I know what I come with. I know what I possess, and y'all are not gonna stop me. Y'all, I feel like that's why some you run up on a lion, like I said, run up on a bear and keep poking him and see what the fuck gonna do. He gonna stand his ground, and I'm doing the same goddamn thing. I have to because I know I got a responsibility, and I know I got people, kids and stuff looking up to me. So now they want to twist and distort that to try to make it seem like I'm Michael Jackson. They want to try to put that Michael Jackson room on me like I'm messing with kids. That's all to try to distort me and fuck me up in my mind. But it's never going to work because I know the greatness that's coming behind everything that I do.
Right.
So I thank
my
you
whole thing.
Go ahead.
No, of course. I mean, my whole thing is when you have a big platform the way that you do, it's kind of like you got to pull a Beyonce and just let your work speak for itself. Because at the end of the fucking day, you doing what the fuck you got to do, and you creating a platform that people, again, look up to you. You have younger generations of gay kids looking up to you, and you're not doing nothing wrong. You're not doing nothing wrong. Don't ever.
I'm teaching them to. That's why I try to tell people respect me, give me the same respect as Beyonce, but I'm not Beyonce. I'm Sunkee. If I stop being Sunkee, then who would I be? So I'm teaching the kids to stand up for themselves, because a lot of kids are scared they're being bullied. And even though I'm an adult, I'm still being attacked as though I'm like a child, and I have to let them know it's not going to fly like that. Like you have to call people out right on the spot, right there. And sometimes you have to nip things in the bud, not just within social media. I'm talking about in my personal life. Like, it's a lot of things I don't talk about, and I'm learning, because see, I was never taught to stand my ground. You know why? And I say this all the time. When you grow up in a family that's Christian, they head all is Bible, and they want the Bible Belt. They don't teach you to stand up for yourself. They teach you to turn the same, like don't ignore it. It's never to stand up for yourself. I was never taught to stand up, because they didn't want me to stand up to them. It's that deep.
Right.
Sometimes your family ain't gonna teach you to stand up, because then if they teach you that means you're gonna end up having to stand up to them one day, and they don't want that. They want control. So
they want control.
And that's the difference. That's the difference between you and the other artists. It's like you have these. I have a level of transparency that a lot of artists are afraid to have. That's first. Exactly.
Because they're taught that it's like be a robot. I'm not a robot. I used to be, but I'm speaking up now. I have to.
Exactly.
My voice is literally my power.
You have to.
Literally.
Right.
You have to, because at the end of the day, we only live one life, and how do you choose to live it? You choose to live it in your own truth, or you choose to live it in a lie, and you choose to live your life being secretive and being somebody that you're not. And
I'm saying, like, and who the fuck want to do that? I done did it. I lived half of my life. That's why I'm so vocal now, because of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then you're gonna live in to make other people happy, and so they happy while you're miserable.
I tried to live my life as a man. I had sideburns. Everything. Y'all know when I showed myself as Biggie Dude, before I transitioned, like, it was me trying to be this man and this macho ass man trying to please my mama. Like, I was so afraid to come into what y'all see today. Yes, I would kind of play in it, get out of it. Auntie Jackie was like a character. That was my way to kind of slip in. And if somebody had something to say, it's like, oh, well, it's comedy. It's not real. It's a joke. But deep down, it was me being who the fuck I really wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I had to use comedy, and Auntie Jackie pretty much saved my life. Like, that was my way to kind of escape outside of that boy persona that I was trying to live. You know, like I said, one time I went home, my sister was like, it's like you becoming Auntie Jackie. And I'm like, is it even Auntie Jackie anymore? Like, she was trying to say, like, bitch, you a girl, just be you. But I was scared, like, because they had already took me through so much mentally. I just didn't feel comfortable owning it. So I had to leave to come to LA to really come into it. And it hasn't been easy. I still go through trauma.
Yeah.
I still go through trauma.
You know what? I understand how you feel. And it's so crazy that you say that, because, you know, with me, like, my name is Justin, but I created J Definition just to get my music across and stuff like that. But I still feel like my music is misconstrued because people don't understand who I am as a person. And me following you and following your journey and stuff like that, it made me confident.
People gotta be able to relate to you. If they can't relate to you, that's why. And I ain't gonna call no names, but there's a lot of people out there who they have this image and they want to present this macho through rapping and all this extra stuff, but yet there are moments where it's like hard to relate to them. Like, there are other rappers that I can relate to them because they more real and down to earth. You can't relate to a lie unless you live in one. So don't get mad at you when people are not able to connect with you on a deeper level, because you're not showing them. You're only showing them a little bit, and it's like the part you're showing of that is not nothing people can relate to.
But the way that you're explaining the Auntie Jackie thing, like, it kind of transparent with me as far as the J Definition, and it's like my first album, Intuition, and me coming out with that, and, you know, everybody like kind of gravitated to that. But I feel like me watching your story is so inspirational that, you know, my next project, I'm ready to take it to the next level. It's like J Definition is just scratching the surface, and now once my next project comes out, I'm able to, like, be myself as an artist, and especially as a gay artist. You understand? Like,
oh, so you're gay?
It's hard. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, of course, that's why, you know, I gravitate to you, and I appreciate you.
Sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, I can't tell sometimes. I don't know. I mean, what is gay? You know, sometimes I can't, I don't know. But you're beautiful, though. You're a beautiful man, and I do give you that.
I appreciate that. Thank you. You're beautiful as well. I appreciate that. Like, you don't understand. Like I watch you and I follow your story, and it's just like it makes me want to push the envelope and makes it more edgy for my next
That's
project.
why
And
I see what you're doing.
like, you
I
don't
support.
understand. You have so many eyes. Like you have so many eyes looking at you. I mean, eyes that are bigger than what you could possibly imagine.
Right.
And I know it, and I feel it in my spirit. Like I know that you have people that is just like watching you, and they just pop like record labels and all types of shit. They're just watching for the exact moment,
Right.
just
Right.
waiting just to
I
pull
know.
that
I know.
card. You
And I
know?
know. And the thing is, I'm not necessarily waiting. That's why I'm pushing the way that I'm pushing. Like, it's a lot of shit. I just
Right.
lost a whole bunch of files. I was crying. I'm like, oh my God. Like, people don't know as an independent artist fighting and as being a black trans woman, like, it's so many odds to them that are stacked against me that I'm fighting through. So I have my struggles, you know what I'm saying? But I see you and I support you. That's why I always support you. I always share your stuff when you send it to me.
I appreciate that
You
so
know,
much, man.
I see you.
I appreciate it so much.
Yeah, I see you.
And I see you too. I see your work. I just see your mixtape that you dropped. This shit's fire. Come on.
Yes. So
Stop playing.
I'm glad you streamed it. That's what's up.
Stop playing. That shit's fire. I mean, like, that shit lit.
Oh my God.
I mean, real.
I'm glad you enjoy. I'm really glad that you got into it, and you know, it's like welcome to my world. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting people into my world, and
Right?
just giving them a different perspective, a different sound. Like, cause I honestly, that's why I call myself the trans alien, because I don't feel like outside of the trans shit, I feel like my thinking and everything is just galactic. It's not on this level of Earth and this plane. It's it's something else.
And the thing I respect the most about you is you push the envelope. You push it just enough. Not too much, but you push it just enough. And it's just like, damn, I wish I could have the bonus of you, and I wish I could have.
I mean, you can.
Yeah.
In your own way, you can. And that's what I'm trying to inspire.
Right.
Not just, I'm trying to inspire people musically, artistically as well. This is bigger than just inspiration. I'm trying to inspire people to be able to stand in that space within themselves. Because I look at everybody like their own little universe. Like I'm in my own universe. You're in your own. I'm trying to get people to blossom their own universe so that they can push all the buttons that they feel like they want to push so that they can be seen in their own light. You know, it's okay to push certain buttons. It's okay. Like, some people scared though. They scared of pushing them buttons because they don't know, they ain't ready for the backlash that might come with it, but they don't understand. Just like with Angela.
And I'm not gonna lie.
No, I know,
I'm not gonna lie.
I know, because I'm dealing with it as we speak. I made piss on the floor, and look how already they trying to twist that and turn something like it's about I'm trying to target. No, and damn well ain't about no damn kids. This is about the song is about trans rights and not being able to use the fucking bathroom. But that's why they can't take away what they can, what I was meant to do, and what I was put to do. Clearly, I'm meant to do this shit, because if it wasn't, I wouldn't be going viral. It's meant for me. This is my destiny. It's meant.
And another thing I love about you is the fact that how you form your project, you form the person that you are, and like you make it into like projects like the trans alien, like you come up with concepts and
it's a theme. Everything is themed around trans alien.
And I love the themes. I love the themes because it tells a story, and I could follow the story. Like it's a lot of artists out here that, you know, they come out with music and stuff like that, and then when they try to drop the next project,
no connection.
I'm still confused.
It's no connection. Ain't no connection. Ain't no connection. That's what I'm saying. Like, I make this shit so real. Like when I did I'm Not a Label, I just posted a couple days ago. You can't help but feel that, whether you gay, straight, or you can say you hate it, but bitch, that song gonna make you feel it. I'm gonna make you feel it on a soul level. And some people don't even like the fact, like I've had people who didn't even like, they cried when they watched that shit. Like, damn, because I took them somewhere they never been before. And that's what they can't take. It's a tranny coming through this bitch like Jesus, waking it the fuck up, and they ain't ready. I'm just telling you what it is. They not ready. So they ain't got no other choice. So now I'm letting them know, bitch, I'm here. I'm gifted. I know I'm gifted. I ain't trying to step on no toes. I ain't arrogant. It ain't about that. This is bigger than me. You know, I'm trying to help liberate. I'm liberating people's soul. I'm saving lives in real life. For real. Outside of social media.
No, seriously, like, it's a lot of, like I say, I'm gonna keep saying it. I'll keep preaching it. It's a lot of people who look up to you, and I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people who almost wanted to go off the deep end and listening to you. And
I'm telling you, I have talked to so many. I can't even keep count over the years That's when I knew then me sharing my darkness was a light for other people. When I thought that me just speaking, it was a light, like inspirational, whatever you want to call it. But I saved lives just telling my story. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't even know. I just know I don't know. Sometimes that's something I don't even know. All I know is that I'm just telling people what's in my head or what I went through. And to them, that's like, it's saving them. I've had people to say I was about to commit suicide after I watched I'm Not a Label. That made me want to live. Like, damn, I didn't know that, but I saw all that in my head. It's a gift. My gift is my mind. That's why they want it so bad. I'm trying to tell you, my gift is my mind. That's why they want. Let me say it again. My gift is my mind. That's why they want it so bad, because they know that's what my power is in my mind. When I see it and I create it, bam, like that, bitch with no label.
And you know what the sad part about the industry is? They'll try to recreate another you instead of actually just using you as the platform.
See, it's a method to my madness. They can't recreate Sunkeeangel. They're gonna have to get the real deal. There ain't gonna be no dollar store 99-cent brand. It ain't gonna work.
That whole part.
You can't recreate me. The people want the real deal, and that's what I am. So yeah, I definitely appreciate the love and everything, and I'm just gonna continue to give you words of encouragement too, to continue to make your music no matter what. Like, you know, just continue to promote. Don't be afraid to promote your shit and to invest in yourself, because sometimes you have to. A lot of people don't. A lot of people drop music and they just expect it being on iTunes, Spotify. No, you have to promote or find a tactic to catapult your shit, you know? So.
Exactly. And it's like a lot of people, I mean, well, I'm from Philly, so it's like everybody and their grandmom is on platforms and on social media, Instagram, promoting their projects and stuff like that. But I realized that back in the day, the way that people used to get their music out was actually showing your face at shows and actually performing and networking.
I went through that. I toured the whole southern region. We was everywhere. Arkansas, everywhere. Florida, we was some every damn where. I was passing out CDs, passing out my mixtapes, selling my mixtapes, so I know. But the thing is, we're in a different time. And while you have that at your, you know, at your fingertips, you want to use everything possible to get yourself out there. TikTok is a huge driving force. I encourage every artist to be on TikTok and to learn how to use it in the proper manner so that they can catapult your shit.
I'll be rolling on TikTok, daughter.
If you got a hit, trust me, TikTok gonna catapult your shit. So I know there are ways. You just gotta know what to do. You gotta strategize, and don't be afraid to put yourself out there on these sites, because you just never know. But that's just me giving you a couple pointers from my perspective, watching you from the time I've been following you. You know, so yeah, you got it. Just keep on keeping on. You know,
and as a young man,
I appreciate it so much. So I mean, before you let me go, Auntie Jackie, listen, I got this track on my latest project, Intuition, called Superstar, and I know you would fuck that shit up. Like, it's just the beat. And I remember when I was actually in the studio, I was recording it and I was rapping my verse. And when I put the project together, I thought instantly of you, and I was like, I know she would fuck this joint up. So whenever you get a chance, you know, no rush, but on my project Intuition, it's a song called Superstar.
Call Kelly and tell Kelly to give this line.
It's gonna get you up. It's gonna get you up. I know it is.
Well, let me hear it, because I'm open to working with, you know, certain artists. It's gotta be, like I tell people, a lot of people think I'm this shady bitch because I don't just jump on every track with everybody. Like, I try to tell people whatever I'm gonna jump on, it has to be something that I'm going to I have to gel with as an artist. I'm not afraid to that, but I have to gel with the artist, and I have to gel with the whatever beat.
I want to get in here for a minute.
Like you said, you feel like it might be my tone, it could be, but if it ain't something I'm feeling, it don't mean that you a fucked up artist. It's just that I have to be able, whatever I get on, I have to feel it, like on the soul level. Like, that's what I'm saying. And I don't know. We can see. I'm open to it. So send it to me. Hit me up in my DM, and we can see. You never know. You never know. So.
Oh no, I know it's the beat. It's the beat for me.
Send it to me.
And I know it's gonna be the beat for you. Like, it's just gonna get you up. Like, it's gonna have that ass shit.
Yes, well, you know that's all. I'm all down for that. So.
You got it.
Okay.
You want to hear a little sample of it?
No, send it to, because I want to be able to get into it off of here. Send me DM me, that way I can send you my email and I'll check it out, you know, in my free time and stuff. I'm literally, like, we filming as we speak, so I've been really, really busy. We filming Saturday and Sunday, and yeah, Saturday and Sunday we filming again. So I've been wore out. So just give me a second, but just write me so I can send you my email. Send it to me, and when I'm free, I'll give it a chance. You know, give it a chance, see what it sounds like. If I like it, we'll see. You know, I don't want to make no promises, but let's just
it's an
see.
opportunity for me. Like, I appreciate that so much.
I'm
I
open.
appreciate that.
Listen, I'm open to a lot of people understand. Like I said, I've had to turn people down because when I hear they shit, sometimes it ain't together. And I'm like, you expect me to jump on this? Like, no, don't play with me like that. Like, if you gonna come,
look at my
come
nephew
right.
talking about he cute.
He is cute. He's adorable.
Yeah,
he is.
And you
I appreciate that.
He's adorable.
That was so sweet of you.
Yes. He's adorable. Come on, Peak and Trail. I know you ain't gotta shoot your shot as bitch.
Come on, nephew.
Come on, Peak. Yes, come on, yes.
Come on,
Come on,
nephew.
Catrell. You know, I love me Catrell. I always see Catrell at the parades and stuff, and I would always speak. I don't know, just something I can see a light. I see light in people, certain people. Not everybody got light, but there's certain people that stick out. But I would always see, and I'd be like, hey.
And you know that's funny because you know how we said it don't be on accident to me. When I saw his story and I used to watch his story, so when we wound up going film together, and I had to stay in the house with them for like a week, I'm like, oh my God, like, man, I got up, cooked them breakfast.
Really? So wait, you was on the show?
No, they was filming the show, but I was there.
Okay.
Right. And like the mother of the house. And oh my God, I got to talk. Oh, it's just so many of them. They got some broken. Oh my God. Like,
I watched it too. I remember when they was doing the show, like I was so like I loved watching that show and just really getting into it. Like when they went to the parade, and people was coming for them. I'm like, what the fuck?
He's so educated. It's so past. What people like he say his past, like you wouldn't think, you know, he been through nothing. Well spoken, well humble.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, but real quick, my life was brought to you by Gallo.
What is it?
What is it?
My live was brought to you by Gallo.
Oh, okay, wait, not you coming on and promote. Don't.
Straight off, I'm playing.
Ooh, I'm gagging.
Girl, you funny girl. Girl, well, let me promote my
okay.
Put
me some right on over here, honey.
Okay, Sanky, what you sipping on,
Man,
Sanky?
I had some juice in my cup.
Your phone came back on my
Ain't no juice.
Yes.
You know, I like me.
Yes,
I went out the other night in a while. I had been out in a while. We went out to West Hollywood, and I had a Smirnoff at first. The lines was long as hell, so one of my friends was like, "Bitch, let's go in here and get a little something to sip on until we get into one of these clubs." So we sipped on the drink, and then we went to one of the clubs. I didn't want to wait no line, so we ended up getting in, and I ended up getting a Maduri sour, but it was really strong, so I was floating. I'm feeling good, you know. I'm feeling good.
That's good.
Yes. So I definitely
see if my daughter got in here. I'm trying to see if Kelly got in here.
Yes. Oh, did you tag her?
Yeah, I want her to get in. I want her to come on.
Yeah, I know we haven't really met like that, but I do follow her. She followed me, I think. I think she did, yeah.
I just want her to just speak so people could hear her, like what it is to have that support from mom.
Yes. It's always needed to be seen. Like that type of stuff needs to be seen so people can see.
Well, they gonna make my girl be on the set together, girl.
Yeah.
Girl, we rose. They better not play with my girl.
Yes, honey, yes, ma'am. Yeah, well, you know I'm here for it, honey. You know I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait. So hopefully what we talked about, hopefully we can.
Ain't no hopefully.
So I have questions. I have
What's up,
two
Justin?
questions. So
okay.
Have you been working on any new material, besides the mixtape that you just dropped? I mean, I know it's kind of me asking you that, the fact that you just dropped the new mixtape, but I'm curious.
Well, I mean, something like, I'm trying to work on an album, but I'm also I want it to be the right time. And right now I'm re-releasing some of my songs because some of the songs I feel like it just wasn't the right time. So we're re-releasing it now that I know I have a big following. I have other techniques of how we want to promote it. Sometimes re-releasing your shit is a good thing. If you re-release your shit, some of your older songs, it'd be the
I
time.
feel it.
The time would be not, it don't be right. So, and sometimes
actually
it's a
have a
lot.
lot of songs that I want to release, and I felt like it definitely wasn't the right timing, and
Sometimes
I
it's
feel
about
like people
having
appreciate
visuals with your shit too, having the right visuals. So we're
right.
gonna release Chaos and Confusion. That's the word. That's why I'm dressed up in all blue now, because this was for the Nipsey Hussle scene. Because in the song I'm saying, they creeping on my page and they stalk my social media. They want an update on me like they work for Wikipedia. You know what I'm saying? So I got them shook. I'm starting a conversation like Nipsey Hussle on gentrification. So I'm talking about this. So we just trying to get these visuals right how I see it in my mind, because once we do that, we're gonna start the Chaos Dance Challenge. Like, I'm thinking and strategizing with how we gonna launch it on TikTok, get the challenge going. So that helps drive them streams. You just gotta know what to do right. Drive them streams. I already have a big presence on TikTok. I have a 500,000 followers. So we trying to push to get to 1 million by the end of this year. You know what I'm saying? If not more. So that is a lot of work that I'm putting in. We're doing that. I have Baloney in My Panties, which is my next comedic Auntie Jackie song.
Inbox me when you going, Trail, and I'm gonna come with you.
We have we have Cat Pink Reloaded, which is the Cat Pink remix I did with Jackie. So it's a lot of things I got work in the works, but I am trying to get my album wrapped, but I'm not trying to, I don't know when I want to release it just yet, but we trying to release these singles so that we can pop one of them, explode it, and then come behind it with an album. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to strategize. I want one of my main singles to pop as Sunkee. So I feel like Chaos and Confusion is definitely going to do
that. Wait. I'm sorry, but you had the Jordan that was popping on TikTok. Forward.
That went viral. So that's what we trying to do with Chaos and Confusion. So we working on that. Because the thing is, I'm two people. It's like two separate people. So Sunkee is Sunkee, and Auntie Jackie is, even though I'm the same person, it's a different tone. Auntie is comedy. Sunkee is me as an artist, and it's the real deal. It's me as a woman trans rapper. So artist, singer, recording artist. Because I don't try to limit myself to just being a rapper. I do more than I sing. I do a lot of things. So I'm a recording artist that just so happens to be transgender. So I'm trying to get people to know more of who Sunkeeangel is through the music. Since they already know Auntie, I'm trying to get people to really tap in. They know, but I want them to know.
You know what? I mean, I hate to always go back to this thing, but it's like what Beyonce is like. She came out with that Sasha Fierce, and then Beyonce and fans was kind of confused. Like, are we going to get Sasha back, or are we going to get Beyonce, or whatever the case would be? But she also addressed that Beyonce and Sasha and all them, they're all her. Right. So once you were able to tie all that together, like, that's all you. It's just different personas of you. You understand? Right. So, like, I don't want the fans. I don't want your fans to get confused and like they're different people. Like, they're all you.
No, they're not confused. I'm just saying that it's two different tones. It's like I'm me as Sunkee. I'm a recording artist, spitting, hitting. You know what I'm saying? But then you have Auntie, who is a comedian. It's Piss on the Floor. It's a whole different. It's me. Of course, they know I'm Sunkee because my name is Sunkee on all my platforms. But I have Auntie Jackie in the description. Okay, so they know, but it's just that I want people to be more in tune with the Sunkeeangel side of who I am, because people are gravitating a little bit more to Auntie because she's loud, she's wacky, she's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm trying to get people more in tune with who Sunkeeangel is, and it's happening. So
that makes sense though.
Yeah, it's happening. So I'm very aware. I'm not gonna be aware, trust me, but I'm very aware of how I follow and I look at my statistics. I see what they tuning in to with the views. I'm looking at what's fluctuating and what's not. And you have to know that so that you can better yourself and your craft as an artist. That's just what it is. So as Sunkee, the people love Sunkee, the people love Auntie as well. But I know that I'm coming more into myself as Sunkeeangel, and I want people to know who I am outside of the character. You know what I'm saying? Auntie Jackie. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Auntie Jackie is not who I am. That's a part of me. That's not me. You follow me? It's a persona. That's not me. So I'm trying to get people to tap more into me.
Right.
Yeah. So he's breaking up. I don't know what's going on. But okay, something is going on. But yeah. Girl, I really have enjoyed this live. Like,
girl, it was so nice.
yes, it was. Yes, it was.
So
You know, we're
nice.
gonna always take it to the next level.
It was nice. It was so inspirational.
Yes.
And so much feedback, even on my live. Like I had 15 and 16-year-olds came on just to express the bulliness that they
I remember
sick
you
of,
told me.
the bulliness. And I clicked the thing and erased my live because I wanted to put it up because the kids was like, they sick of it.
A lot of them sick of it.
That they getting bullied and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my God, you know. So that live went good. This live went good. This is a good thing. Like literally, I think this is gonna create another platform.
It is.
Maybe a good podcast, a positive podcast. You know, trans mother with the trans. You know, and I think we gonna set the ball for moms and trans to start opening up.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because it's
That's
needed.
the goal.
It's needed. And like I said, we need more of that example.
Healing.
Happy birthday. Yes. We need more of that.
Happy birthday.
We need more of that. And I'm all for anything that's going to help to excel the community. I'm all for. Why not?
Yes. I think that's going to set it, because it haven't been done.
Yeah.
It's always been the mothers that's criticizing. It have not been a mother that's been on a platform to sit side by side and speak well with y'all and support. So I think now the mothers that want to support,
they'll have somebody to listen to.
They gonna feel like they're not by themselves.
Right.
So I think so.
And that's what this is all about. That's what this is all about. To let people know that they're not alone. And that's what this whole thing is about. Because people need to know they're not by themselves. They need to know.
Yes, so I think that's what it's about. Like you said, it wasn't on accident. I jumped in your live.
Yes, I'm glad you did. Because baby, you came with the fire. I saw fire in your eyes that night.
I be crying. I started crying tonight.
I heard you.
That's a hurting feeling. Like, and I understand, you know, she might be hurt, but you going at it the wrong way.
Absolutely.
With social media.
It's not what you do, it's how you do it.
That's not what you do. And if you was going on DR.PHIL for healing, let people talk. Get some understanding. Be quiet. Listen sometimes.
She came on there ready to dominate. She was ready to dominate.
To bash. And because shaking her ass, real women shake their ass. She a woman.
Right.
She dancing.
That's what they do.
Not doing
That's what we do, baby.
That's our culture.
Because she tried to say it's a type of one. She was like, why do you always want to be ratchet? And like, it's the type of woman she want to be.
Okay, so she calling Big Frida ratchet.
Right.
Because all his dancers busted open.
Right.
That's where we come from.
Well, because let's be specific. Big Frida is gay. He's not a woman. So she's saying that it's a type of woman. She said, I want to touch emphasis on what she said. She said that it's the type of woman that JAYBIEZ, or that she said why most trans women want to be that type of woman. So that's what I'm saying.
You gotta understand. Frida wear makeup in a wig,
right?
Even though she not a trans, but she don't portray as Frederick no more.
Right.
She was Frederick.
Freddie, yeah.
Boy, she's not Frederick no more. She's the queen diva.
Right.
So she wears a wig and makeup. So she gotta understand. And when Frida get on the mic, all kids dropping low.
Sure do.
So girl, go sit down. It's a free spirit. It's nothing sexual. It ain't nothing got going on with that.
Exactly.
We bringing joy. We dancing. We having fun.
We having fun. Like, why does it have to be?
First of all, we came in the world naked, Mo.
Baby, and they was probably doing it where I don't know where she from, but baby.
We was born naked.
Baby, please, we've been shaking ass. It's just in our cultures, in our spirits, in our veins.
She shake her ass too. That bitch shaking.
If she hadn't, she probably did, I'm sure. Or she did
she's still shaking it. She's shaking it.
She's shaking it.
She's shaking her ass.
She's still shaking it too. Lord, Amber's good. She's
And
still
if
shaking.
she ain't shaking it, she better come over there and listen to your good beat so she can get her good drop.
I'm trying to tell you, honey,
and get some good spirit in her.
Yeah, because
Girl,
that's all
get
it
some
is.
good music and shake and love, girl.
I don't give nothing out but good ass vibes and good energy, baby. That's all I'm gonna give.
And that's the people in my DM saying now. They say, baby, you about the funniest lady I ever saw.
Yeah.
You give me real life and then you're funny. And I just love it. Cause that's me. I'm gonna smile. I have so much to be thankful for.
Yes, you've been through a lot. Why not? Ain't nobody got time to be sitting around miserable.
And let me tell you something, like you said, we get in our moments. Yeah. But then we think about it and say, man, we got a journey to do. We got shit to do. We can't stay stuck here.
Sure can't.
We get them days that we want to lay here.
I still do. I still
Me too, all day. But know what I say? Come on,
Thank you.
That's the devil.
Yes.
I'm trying to go.
I'm trying to tell you, I gotta go.
Let's go. So we human. We still hurt.
Yes, we do.
But we use that pain
to catapult us. To catapult us.
That's right.
Because I'm telling you, pain is your success. If it wasn't for, that's why I'm learning now. I'm not a victim. I'm a victor. I had to go through that. If it wasn't for me going through that, I wouldn't be where the fuck I'm at today. I would not be Sunkeeangel. I wouldn't be who I am today. I had to, yes, it might have hurt, but that pain was connected to my purpose. It was connected to my purpose. I didn't know. Because, you know, when you in it, when you in that funk, you don't know what the fuck going on.
You don't know.
Until you get to certain places in your life, it's like, oh, okay, it makes sense now. This was all a part of my journey.
And then God start connecting you with the people you need to be aligned with. He aligned you with them people.
Man, please.
He removed these people and aligned you.
My manager, who is also my producer, Bruce Automatic. Shout out to Bruce Automatic, who's here in California with me. That man spotted me out the crowd and knew then we was performing at an Indonesian concert. I was already tied into a contract with a guy who was trying to take advantage of me, trying to take ownership of everything I did way before I even got one. I didn't know, because, you know, people say don't go out there and sign them contracts. I did it like a goddamn fool, because I was so eager to try to get on. You know, you live and you learn. He didn't want to let me out the contract, but I found Bruce. Bruce looked over that contract. He said, bring me that contract. I looked over. I found Bruce. He showed me what was wrong. And I got out of that contract, and I signed a partnership deal with Bruce. And ever since then, it's been history. And this man has worked with Michael Jackson, Pink, some of the biggest in the game. He told me from the first day I saw you, I knew you was a star. You a star, a mega star. So when I'm in my dark moments, he always remind me of that. Like, even at this place I'm at, he know. So the connection is real. I know I'm being aligned with the right people. Now, everybody who come across your life ain't meant to go. Sometimes.
Oh, so not. But I know.
Even that is a part of the purpose. Even that is a part of the purpose too, though. You know, even that is a part of it. Like,
I know when I need to be used and when I know when somebody using me.
Yes.
It's a difference.
Yes.
When my heart, I can feel you. Like you are gravitated.
Yes.
See, when I gravitate to something, I'm a Leo.
Mm-hmm.
And once I get to love you and you in my circle,
yes,
I protect mine.
Yes.
So that's just it. And that's why so many people be in my DM like, I can call you auntie, could I call you? Call me with your mom.
Because that's the type of energy. That's the same thing. That's what a lot of my friends, they see that energy. They feel that nurturing. Yeah. That's why, like, on Mother's Day, I found people was like happy. They was telling me happy mother. And I'm like, I'm not a mother, but to them, it's like I've given out that type of energy or something.
Right.
Like, I'm like, why are they saying Happy Mother's Day to me? And it's like, well, you were inspiration to us, you know.
That's so right.
It's you don't have to be. They don't have to be your biological kids for you to have that.
There we go.
You know,
because I got posted by so many people.
Yes.
And then it was a lot of trains.
Baby, please, because baby, the way you came in the live, how could I not? Child, please.
Girl,
how could I not?
What fire?
How could I not? You came in, and it's like the allyship is what is. People need to see it. They need to see, because it's just like I said, when you being bullied, because I have a lot of people on my team, but it's just good to see that you got somebody that's willing to come on and say, another mom, a black mother, like you can't, it's a difference. It set shit aside and put you in a different place. They see you got somebody that's riding and rocking with you, who's a mother as well of a trans person, but it's just the opposite of what you're doing. It's right. Love over here. It ain't hate, it's love.
Ain't no love. Ain't
so
no hate over
here. We're counteracting all of that. We shooting all that shit down with a whole different message. How could they not, baby, please? That's gonna always win, because we ain't on that side with them trying to push that narrative of hate and an agenda and all the extra shit. We're talking about inclusion and stopping the separation and the division that's going on in black families and in the world, because it's not just black
and
families.
Educate these kids that people gonna be different.
Yes. They ain't ready for that comfort. Some of them ain't ready. Some of them, but some of them ain't ready. They just want to hold on to that idea of looking at that ultrasound, and they already start mapping out their children's lives. Oh, my son gonna be this. The girl gonna be this.
Oh, he going to the pros. I got me an NFL player.
And what if they don't even want to play football? What if then what?
And that's what the difference is. See, I got 5
it's not
kids.
just gender. It's just the role of just the role you want to put them in.
Let me tell you something. I got 5 kids, and I guarantee you, all 5 different. And I thought my oldest son was going to be the first one that get me out the hood because he was tall. Mm-hmm. He played basketball and football. He was good. And work out for him. All right. Fine. Then I had my daughter. She graduated. I didn't think she was going to take hair serious, but they all knew how to do hair. Mm-hmm. That's what she do. Then my trans daughter. Could slay your hair, makeup, fashion, could dress you, everything. Yes. My baby girl, Arnisha, she fell in line because she didn't know nothing about hair. She used to walk around looking crazy, but it fell in her DNA. Now she got a hair page and killing the game in New Orleans. Killing it. Killing it. And now my last boy, he's an NFL player, the football player. Mm-hmm. So you don't know what they're going to do. And I honestly think that's the beauty, or it should be the beauty, because it's like a present. But it's I feel like it's when you have it, how is it going to be a present when you already putting your plans on them? I think the beauty is in discovering who they are on their own. On their own. That's the beauty. You just pray for them that they go the right way. Right. I don't care if they're successful working at Amazon. Right. Who cares? Right. Long as they're successful, ain't hurt nobody. They ain't hurt nobody. Right. So at the end of the day, I'm grateful for all my kids. They ain't ready for it. The gift to me is, like I said, being able to watch your child, or should be able to watch your child grow up. We need to take it to DR.PHIL. We might do. I saw that. We might do. Yeah, so it's crazy. It's crazy. Well, I'm gonna go and get on off of here. I gotta get some other things going. You know, always a lot going on my end, honey. But I've had a good day. It's been a blessed day. And we gonna talk. We check in every day with each other. We got plans, honey. Yeah, we check in every day with each other, and I'm gonna see you next week. Yes. Thank you so much for coming on. Yes. My first time. Yes, let's go. Let's get it. I'm excited. Yeah. Or she said expose the abuse to the LGBT community. Girl, we gonna expose that. This gonna be stopped, because I have an organization coming out. I got a nonprofit that I'm working on right now. Mm-hmm. I named it behind my daughter. It's called Kelly's Trans House. Yes. And I'm getting connected with so many people where I could get funded for housing, low income housing. Okay. Where they could come get their teeth done, whatever trade they need, GED, to get clothing, to get fed. That's so helpful. I'm gonna get counseling so they can know how to be themselves without the brainwash of people. The brainwash, yes. Yes. So I'm it's in the making now. Like literally, I hope it be up and running before the holiday times, Thanksgiving and Christmas. Yes. I can have a grand opening so they can have somewhere to come eat at, come shop at, because I'm going to have clothes there, whatever they want to do. I'm hooking up with some dentists. If their teeth need to be done, we're going to do screening, HIV tests, get them set up where they don't have to pay for their hormones. They can get all that for free so they can stop taking street drugs. Yeah, because that's not safe. Right, and taking shots, we're going to get everything done right. Even if they own drugs, we're going to have to get them into some counseling so they can get rehab. Yeah, so I'm going to have my daughter to make, hair and wigs, do their hair, like all kind of stuff. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm about to really help the ones that really want to be really helped. Yes. I'm going all out with this organization. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's how it should be. We need more of that. So let's be the example, girl. It ain't nothing to it but to do it. I'm ready. You already know. You rolling with a soldier. I'm trying to tell you. Thank you, Allie. I ain't never scared. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, thank y'all.
She said we're really great lady, both of you.
Y'all gonna see some more. We gonna get.
Oh
We gonna
yes,
get
oh
something.
yes. This is not the beginning. This is not
just
the.
a little taste.
Yes, this ain't the beginning. Yeah, baby.
We
Trust.
about to change some lives.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
all right, my beautiful queen. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good night.
All right, you too. Get you some
Love
rest.
you.
Because I know it's late. It's what? 11, 12, 1, 2, going on 2 o'clock over there.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Get you some rest.
All right.
Okay.